our children. So, as in the beginning, Sally Deshpande ma'am, who is HOD of Commerce, when she was standing here and talking to you all, she said that this is the right place. Suryadatta Group of Institute, actually it is the right place where that you have chosen, that you have selected for your students. And as Kiran ma'am has told you, we ensure you that we will not only teaching to our students, rather we will be molding them, we will be guiding them, we will be supporting them, right? So hope you all will feel relaxed. Whatever this academic task will be going on in between, 100% you will be in touch with us, you will be getting all the information, you will be updated, and in between whenever PTM meetings will be there, we will be coming here, we will be talking to us and getting all the updates about your children. But then also, I will request, don't forget if your ward has come from any other states, any other boards, right? Please don't forget to fill that eligibility form. That is a very important thing, because I have seen even after 12th, few parents, few students rush and the economic pressure. So this is very important thing that I again repeating, already Kiran ma'am has told you all. So basically today, standing here, I just want to tell you that I feel once I was just talking to myself and asked, what is the most difficult task in this world? So I feel parenting is the most difficult task. And dealing with these age group children, 16, 17 and 18. And if you want, you can add these 19 years. This is actually post-teenage group. The most sensible age group of children, where dealing with them, understanding them, it's very difficult. I can understand, you all parents are here. My son is this year he's doing his second year of engineering, and just last 3-4 years experience, my God. I was thinking I'm doing each and everything very well, but why the things are going out of my control? But I understood this is the age group basically when they are having lots of changes, biological changes, psychological changes, physiological changes, yeah, emotional changes, so many things. And in this crucial time, basically they are fighting with themselves. I hope, my dear students, you all will be agreed with me. Lots of competitions, big dream you are having, and for that, to get that, yeah, to get your objective, to get your goal, basically you are fighting like anything. So I can understand. So my dear parents, I will just request, communicate with your wards, with your children. Just give 10 minutes quality time to your children. And my dear students, don't forget that I am first friends of your parents. Then I will be dealing with you all. Okay, me and Kiran ma'am especially, I am there, don't worry. So, it's my request, parents, please give 5 minutes daily to your children. And my dear students, I will request again to you all, talk to your parents, communicate with them. Always, I feel healthy communication can solve 70% problems. Sometimes problems are there or not, even we don't know. But because healthy communication is not there, we feel problem is there, and because we are thinking like that, yeah, sometimes what happens? What we think, same thing we act, right? So if our thinking is wrong, we will be acting in a wrong way. So I will suggest, keep talking, my dear students. Always remember, parents, yeah, even I feel, in this world, parents and teachers, if a big tremendous change can be brought up or brought, that is only by the teachers and by the parents. That's it. I think so. And for this purpose, I always feel, being a teacher from history, I always quote or remember or pray the person Vishnu Gupta. I think from history, you all would be knowing about him. Chanakya, this name I think you all would be knowing, Chanakya, Vishnu Gupta. I feel that when one Chanakya, one Vishnugupta, he was actually Guru, right? When he can create a simple, young, energetic boy into the first emperor of that time, that first dynasty could be established. Chandragupta Maurya, he was the first king of this India, right? So why we cannot do that? I think when the teachers will decide and when the parents will decide, each and every positive change can be visible in the world, in the society. I am a very optimistic person and I believe in positive things. So I feel, my dear teachers, my dear parents, that we teachers, parents and students, when we all three will be working together, because our goal is ultimate one goal, and that is you all want that your ward should do very well, yeah, and we teachers want that our results should be good, our students should be doing good, right? So our ultimate goal is same. So I think when we will be working as a team, 100%, we all will be able to get a wonderful result. It doesn't mean only that this much percentage and all. Rather, we feel that we will be creating good citizen. Just I will conclude within last 2 minutes. In the world of this information technology, right, where Google is, I think, better than teachers. Whatever, whenever, and wherever you want to ask a question, Google can answer you, right? But then also, my dear students, remember, teaching in this Google time, actually it's a big challenge for us. We teachers are having lots of challenges, right? Because Google is standing in front of us. But then also, remember, Google can just inform you, right? But to turn that information into knowledge, you need parents and teachers. And then after that, that knowledge should be used properly. For that, actually, we need wisdom. That is actually wisdom, right? So, information, then knowledge, then wisdom. Actually, we need wisdom. So, I feel, or we want, that our students should be wise, wiseful. They should be practical. They should be having that quality to take a right decision, right? So just talking about all these things, I hope I have conveyed just few points that parenting, it's very difficult task, but if we are having good coordination, we teachers are having good coordination with you and you are having good coordination with us, 100% we all can work better for our students. So this is the thing, and no doubt in the age of this IT, teaching has become really very difficult. But then also, my dear students, remember, teachers, what we can provide you, right? Google and mobile cannot provide you. So just saying this, I want to conclude my just few thoughts that I wanted to share with you. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day ahead. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kiran ma'am and Vandana ma'am. Education is one thing no one can take away from you. हम सब ने 3 Idiots मूवी ज़रूर देखी होगी. उसमें आमिर खान का एक डायलॉग है, चारों तरफ ज्ञान बट रहा है, कहीं से भी बटोर लो. तो अब सूर्यदत्ता में आए हो तो आपको कहीं और जाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है ज्ञान बटोरने के लिए. आपको यहीं हर चीज़ का ज्ञान मिल जाएगा. You name the field, you name everything and you will get it here. So सूर्यदत्ता का जो टैगलाइन है, होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट, मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी अप्रोच, वो सारा आपको यहाँ पे मिलने वाला है. एंड जो हम कहते हैं कि सूर्यदत्ता और जो सर का विजन है, था और हमेशा रहेगा, दैट हर बच्चे में एक खुद की खूबी होती है, अपनी कुछ क्वालिटीज़ होती हैं. तो वो जो एक होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट हर बच्चे का होना चाहिए, वेदर इट इज़ अ गर्ल और अ बॉय, डजेंट मैटर, हर एक का होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट होना चाहिए. ये जो संजय जी चोड़िया जी, डॉक्टर संजय जी चोड़िया जी की जो एक विजन है, उसी को ध्यान में रखते हुए आपको अभी समझ में आया होगा कि हमारे दोनों प्रिंसिपल्स भी बहुत ही होलिस्टिक है हर मामले में. You just ask them anything and you will get the answer. आप कोई भी प्रॉब्लम उनके पास लेके हो, आपको हर चीज़ का जवाब मिलेगा, चाहे वो किरण मैम हो, चाहे वंदना मैम हो. They are very loving, caring, and वो हर प्रॉब्लम का solution आपको तुरंत दे देंगे within fraction of seconds. So thank you so much, principals. Now to move ahead with the program, I would now request Richa ma'am to introduce Professor Chandrasekhar Behere sir. As Kiran ma'am said, he would be conducting certain, accounts and economics lectures for commerce. So Richa ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Saili ma'am. Good morning, dear parents and students. Today, I am obliged to introduce Professor Chandrasekhar Behere, founder and director of Behere Classes. He has whopping 43 years of experience in the field of teaching commerce students the most important subject of bookkeeping and accountancy. Along with this, sir has been honored with Guru Dronacharya Award and Rashtriya Samman Puruskar. So I request our principal of Suryadatta Junior College, Vandana Pandey ma'am, to felicitate Behere sir. Please welcome Behere sir with big round of applause on the stage. Thank you, Vandana ma'am. Ma'am, just photo later. Thank you, Vandana ma'am. Now I request Behere sir to say few words.
Good morning to all of you. I am going to throw light on the career opportunities in commerce. Of course, it is said that every opportunity is for everybody, but everybody is not for every opportunity. So those who are doing arts and science should also consider the opportunities which I would be discussing, because whether you belong to science stream or art stream, after completing education, you get exposed to the commercial world. So money, finance, banking, tax, these players are definitely going to be part of your lives. So you need to know about commerce, finance, banking, taxation, at least in the broadest of their details. Now I'll start with the concept of success. Success means progressive accomplishment of worthy goals. Success means progressive accomplishment of worthy goals. Progressive means success comes to you in staggered manner, step-by-step manner, and now these kids have completed the first step or first stage, that is completing 10th standard exam. It's a process. Now they would be reaching the next milestone, that is 12th standard exam. Then they would choose their career paths. Completing their career path successfully would be the third milestone, and getting professionally successful would be the last milestone, so far as the career part is concerned. The serious most challenge in front of this generation, that is those who are 16 or 17 years old, the serious most challenge is how to earn rupees 50,000 per month at the age of 22 or 23. It's a serious challenge, because if you can earn 50,000 per month at the age of 22, 23, that can become 1 lakh rupees per month at the age of 27, 28. So 50,000 per month at the age of 22, 23 can become 1 lakh of rupees per month at the age of 27, 28, and that can grow to 2 lakhs rupees per month at the age of 32, 33, and that can grow to rupees 5 lakhs per month at the age of 40. And if you can achieve this income graph, then your life will be not only possible, but it will be absolutely comfortable. I hope you agree. If you start with 10, 15,000, you will not end up anywhere. Now, how you can earn rupees 50,000 per month at the age of 22 or 23? So what is the question? It should be borne very clearly in the mindset by the students as well as parents, because students are to be enabled by their parents to achieve that particular level of performance. So the challenge is how to make yourself capable, able of earning rupees 50,000 per month at the age of 22, 23. Why anyone should pay you rupees 50,000 per month or the like amount at such a younger age? You can get that kind of money only when you improve upon your worth. You should be worthy enough for being paid at that rate. Try to understand. Dale Yoder, a famous author in human relation sciences, has very nicely quoted that even a plant is required to be transplanted when it becomes too big for the pot in which it is in. A human being is also required to be paid more when he becomes worth more than the job what he is doing. So you have to improve upon your worth. Now how can you improve upon your worth? Now you have got 6 years. In these 6 years, how can you improve upon your worth? So 3-dimensional formula is there. 1, develop your academic qualification. You must have a very, very strong academic qualification or a background. 2, you must have a very effective and imposing personality. And 3rd, you must have maximum possible practical knowledge. So what are the 3 factors? 1, academic qualification plus very good personality plus practical knowledge. If these 3 things you make possible for yourself up to the age of 22, then you can definitely get a very good start on income front, that is rupees 50,000 per month. Few Maharashtrian people say, "Paisat काय? पैसाच आहे काय सर्वस्व असतं का वगैरे. आय डोंट बिलीव्ह इन दॅट. ज्यांच्याकडे पैसे आहेत ना त्यांनी बोलण्याचा डायलॉग आहे की पैशात काय फारसं नसतंच. ज्यांच्याकडे पैसे नाही आहेत त्यांनी पैसा हेच सर्वस्व आहे असं समजूनच चालायला पाहिजे आणि स्वतः जास्तीत जास्त पैसे कसे मिळवता येतील याचा विचार करायला पाहिजे. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ academic qualification. I'll highlight academic qualification that would fetch you this kind of money from the point of view of commerce students. Commerce students have got 5 career options or career paths, I would say. First is career as an accountant. Along with BBA or BCom, listen to me carefully, along with BBA or BCom, you should do either CA, purely Indian qualification, or ACCA, a UK qualification. The new course has made becoming a chartered accountant relatively easier than the earlier course. New course has been announced a month ago, and it has become very easier course now. ACCA is easier than Indian Chartered Accountancy course. Both the courses can be initiated from 10 plus level. I'll be delivering an independent lecture on accounting career. A chartered accountant, you can become a chartered accountant at the age of 20 to 23, and by the time you become a chartered accountant, the minimum salary that would be offered to you would be rupees 10 lakhs a year, between 80 to 90,000 rupees per month. So our target 50,000 would be overreached. If you become an ACCA, known in 180 countries all over the world, exam is quite easier. How that is easier, why that is easier, I'll be telling you in that special lecture. And there you can find yourself crossing the boundaries of our nation and finding employment abroad, and because of the strengths of other currencies, your income can run into lakhs of rupees. Then second career path is career as a cost accountant. Along with BCom or BBA, you can do CMA. You can become a cost and management accountant. Preparation for cost and management accountancy is also required to be done from 11th standard. See, CA, ACCA, CMA, CMA UK, all these things, entry point is 10 pass. You have to immediately register yourself, get the study material, appear for their entrance exam, and go ahead with the course. 3 stages are there in every course: foundation, inter, final. So 3 stages can be completed in 6 years. CMA Australia you can do, like ACCA UK as against CA India. You can do CMA Australia as against CMA India. Again, CMA Australia is an easier course, easy to pass. Then Third career path is career in management. You should aim at becoming a very efficient, highly qualified manager, leader of any business, and you have to pave the way for yourself right from again 11th standard, because the pathway for this destination goes through BBA or BBA IB. For getting into BBA or BBA IB, you have to appear for entrance examination while you are doing 12th standard. So from 11th standard itself, you have to start preparing for that examination. Appear for that exam while you are doing 12th, get into BBA. See, greater marks in BBA entrance will fetch you better college. And greater marks with very good performance at 12th standard level would be an icing on the cake. So don't think that 11th standard is a rest year, because it is rightly said that when you rest, you rust. So right from 16th August onwards, you should aim at spending 12 hours at least for developing your academic career, developing your personality, and developing your own knowledge bank. So after BBA, with the last 2 years of BBA, you should prepare yourself for appearing for the toughest examination of MBA entrance, that is CAT. CAT, Common Admission Test. That gets you admission into the highest of well-known MBA institutions like IIMs. But if you prepare yourself for CAT and appear for CAT plus 6 other entrance examinations while doing the last year of BBA, you can definitely get into a better institution. Getting into a better institution would be always good, because such institutions provide you employment from their campus itself. You do not have to be in search of employment, employer, but campus interviews are conducted. Like in Suryadatta also, campus interviews are conducted. All the large industrial corporates come here and employ the students. Once you get employed as an MBA candidate, for 10 years you have to get the experience. Aim should be to start your own business or management consultancy. Fourth career path is career in law. See, everywhere there is entrance examination. If you want to make a career in law, the professional qualification available is company secretary, CS. Once you do company secretary, again you can earn around rupees 10 lakhs per annum by the time 2029 or 28 arises. The qualification for company secretary would be definitely around 10 lakhs rupees per annum. Along with company secretary, you should do law qualification. And law qualification can be commenced after 12th standard. And for that, for getting a very good institute of law education, you need to appear for CLAT, Common Law Admission Test, to which about 60 institutions and universities are connected. For CLAT, you have to start preparing from again 11th standard. You have to catch yourself young. Appearing for CLAT will fetch you admission into a very good law institute, and you can pave the way for a wonderful law career. If you are not doing company secretary along with law, then necessarily you should join some legal firm and you should definitely get the practical know-how. If you do not get the practical know-how, if you simply get the degree of law, that is of no meaning, no use. And the fifth career path is career in computers. So BBA, MCA, BCS, MCS, you are fortunate enough to have the next speaker, Mr. Deepak Shikarpur. He is like a Bhishmacharya in the field of computers. He would be guiding you about career path, what you can follow on computers front. So I have given you 5 career paths: career in accounting, career in costing, career in management, career in law, and career in computers. So that's about academic qualification. Personality development, your personality is made up of 10 quotients. I'll just tell you 10 quotients. The first is intelligence quotient. You know about that. Second is emotional intelligence quotient. That depends upon your nature, humility in your personality, how you deal with others, how you earn respect of others while dealing with them, how you can get things done from others as leaders, and so on. The compassion part in your personality is measured by emotional intelligence quotient. It's not your horoscope, but your nature determines your future. Then third is efficiency quotient. How fast you can read, how fast you can write, how fast you can memorize. Efficiency quotient is connected with the quantity aspect. So ideally you should read 5 pages per hour. So if you can read 5 pages per hour, then 300 pages textbook you can complete in 60 hours. So if you study for 2 hours per day, in 30 days, you can complete the studies of your 300 pages textbook. That's why reading speedily is necessary. Then writing speedily is also necessary. You must have the speed of writing 3.5 lines per minute. If you do not have that, you can't complete your answer paper in given time. You must have capacity to memorize and recollect the memory, because our examination is of recapitulation and reproduction. आठवून लिहायची परीक्षा असते, याद करके लिखने की एग्जाम होती है. So you must have that ability. So that's about efficiency quotient. Then the fourth quotient is effectiveness quotient. Write very beautifully. Your presentation should be extremely good. Read very effectively. You must be a person who has captured the ability of reading in a perfect manner. Reading in such a way that once you read, it is stored in the computer storage unit of your brain. When you speak, you should be very effective while speaking. You must have the expression ability. You should be in a position to make yourself easy to understand, at the same time difficult to misunderstand. Then comes energy quotient. You must develop the capacity of working for 15 to 16 hours a day, and for that you must get embedded energy reservoir in your body, and for that exercise is required to be done. How energy quotient can be improved? There are methods of that. After that, adversity quotient. If you are in difficulties, you get fumbled, you get stressed out, or you handle the difficult situations in a calm and collected manner. That's adversity quotient. After adversity quotient, the next quotient is betterment quotient. What do you mean by betterment quotient? You must have urge to improve upon your yesterday's performance today and today's performance tomorrow. A very good quote is there: good can be bettered, better can be bested, and better than the best exists beyond the best. You should reach the best level of efficiency, effectiveness, and performance. And you should never be satisfied with your existing level of efficiency and effectiveness. Keep on improving. Be on learning curve. Always, till the last breath of your life. That is betterment quotient. Then curiosity quotient. You should try to know more and more about less and less. Like, education system provides you a window through which you have to look into the outside world. Take for example, you are learning partnership deal at 12th standard. Beyond your books, you should try to know why is it called as partnership deed and not as partnership agreement. Why the word deed is used, not an agreement. Is it required to be made on a stamp paper? If yes, what value of stamp paper will be used? What is the process of registration? What is the cost of registration? Where to register a partnership firm? If you do not register a partnership firm, what will be the consequences that would follow? All these things you have to know, you must know, which you will not get from the education system. You should be curious enough to know such things about each and every point. After curiosity quotient, other quotients are there like decency quotient, digital intelligence quotient. So once you develop all these quotients, your personality gets properly built up and you become capable of becoming successful. So I have told you three things. One, academic qualification. Two, very good personality. And three, practical knowledge bank of your own. These three things can make you successful in your life. And I'll tell you, the last sentence, it's not your aptitude, but your attitude determines the altitude of your life. So change your attitude, make yourself more positive, start thinking about what you are going to achieve in future, get disciplined, be devoted, and be on the path of success. With these ideologies, you will definitely become successful. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Behre sir. I think खूपच इंटरेस्टिंग नॉलेज स्पेशली कॉमर्सच्या मुलांना मिळालं असेल. सो नाउ यू कॅन अंडरस्टँड की का इट इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट टू बिकम अ CS or CA and how it is going to really help you to grow for yourself and how you can simultaneously make others or those who are with you to grow with yourself. Okay, so thank you so much sir for being there, and he would be there to guide us, all the commerce teachers, as well as all the students who will be here, who are going to be or are the part of Suryadatta group of institutes जे आपले Suryans आहेत त्यांना गाईड करायला सर आपल्या बरोबर आहेत. सो बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर बेहरे सर. थँक यू सो मच. टू मूव्ह अहेड विथ द प्रोग्राम, इंडक्शन प्रोग्राम. जसं मी सुरुवातीला सांगितलं की आपले जे फाउंडर प्रेसिडेंट आणि चेअरमॅन सर आहेत संजयजी चोडिया सर, त्यांचं जे विजन आहे मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी अप्रोच आणि होलिस्टिक डेव्हलपमेंट. सो अगेन कीपिंग दॅट इन व्ह्यू, यू विल फाइंड एन नंबर ऑफ स्पीकर्स फ्रॉम राउंड द वर्ल्ड कमिंग टू सूर्यदत्ता, अपार्ट फ्रॉम स्टुडंट्स जे फॉरेन स्टुडंट्स पण येतात सूर्यदत्तामध्ये शिकायला. त्याच्या व्यतिरिक्त खूप मोठमोठे व्यक्ती आपल्याकडे येतात. परवाच सतीश कुमारजी नावाचे एक RSSचे खूप मोठे आपल्याकडे येऊन गेले, ज्यांनी इंडक्शनमध्ये खूप छान मुलांना गाईड केलं आणि स्टुडंट्स वेअर ऑल्सो व्हेरी हॅपी. काल शार्क टँकचे एक श्रेयांश म्हणून आले होते, त्यांनीही गाईड केलं. सो इट इज अ हॉलिस्टिक डेव्हलपमेंट अप्रोच. सो कीपिंग दॅट इन व्ह्यू, अवर नेक्स्ट गेस्ट और नेक्स्ट स्पीकर फॉर टुडे इज Dr. Deepak Shikarpur sir. He is a doctorate from the field of IT. He has written 51 books on information technology. Deepak sir is a member of task force to digitize education as per the new education policy. So big round of applause for that, because सध्या NEP ची खूप चर्चा होतीये आणि त्याच्याबद्दल बरंच बोललं जातंय, बऱ्याच गोष्टी गव्हर्नमेंट करते, मोदी गव्हर्नमेंट खूप गोष्टी करते त्याच्याबद्दल. Deepak sir has won several awards for his literary work from government and non-governmental bodies. So I would request, first of all, I am obliged and very thankful to Deepak sir for being here to guide our students. So I would request Deepak Shikarpur sir to please be on the stage. A big round of applause. जोरदार टाळ्या झाल्या पाहिजे दीपक सरांकरता. He is a great person. खूप मोठं व्यक्तिमत्व आहे ते. अँड नाऊ आय वुड रिक्वेस्ट किरण मॅम टू फेलिसिटेट दीपक सर.
राहुल.
जसं आज कॉमर्स करता बेहरे सर होते, IT करता दीपक सर आहेत, असे खूप एमिनेंट पर्सनॅलिटीज आपल्याला कायमच मिळत राहतील. इट्स नॉट जस्ट अ पार्ट ऑफ इंडक्शन, पण सूर्यदत्ताची ही हिस्ट्री आहे आणि हे लाईफ आहे सूर्यदत्ताचं, wherein there are eminent personalities coming from different fields who will guide students all round the year. And being Suryans and being the part of Suryadatta family, you can come anytime to Suryadatta. A big round of applause. जोरदार टाळ्या झाल्या पाहिजे. दीपक सर अतिशय हंबल आहेत. त्यांची जेव्हा एंट्री झाली तेव्हा तुमच्या लक्षातही आलं नसेल की एवढा मोठं व्यक्तिमत्व आपल्यामध्ये आज बसलेलं असेल. सो जोरदार टाळ्या झाल्या पाहिजे दीपक सरांसाठी. थँक्यू सो मच सर.
Good morning. Okay, that sir was unexpected. That's okay. So today I wish to speak to you in English about how to become rich and successful. चालेल का तुम्हाला? So I want to know your ambition level. Today is 23. How many of you want to earn minimum 5 crores by 2040 per year, not per month? Except Kiran Rao. Okay. Nobody has that ambition. ये काय चाललंय? I am in the wrong institute. Because I keep addressing many colleges. Okay, I think 5 crore is too small. So 6 crores. अभी तो हाथ ऊपर करो. Okay, now some hands are raised. Okay. So, my dear friends, firstly, you must thank your parents because they have downgraded you at the right time. Because our generation was a very unlucky generation. Because there was no internet, there were no mobile phones, there were no laws there. So हम लोग बहुत मार खाते थे टीचर का. Nowadays I am told that teachers have to take permission of students कि मैं आपको मारूँ क्या? And if it is approved by student कि आप मुझे मार सकते हो और मुझे पेरेंट्स का भी परमिशन है, फिर आप थोड़ी सी चापट मार सकते हो उसको. ऐसा हमारे ज़माने में नहीं था. लेफ्ट एंड राइट हमने मार खाई है. और अगर घर में कंप्लेंट की तो पेरेंट्स से भी पड़ी है कि उसने मारा मतलब आपने कुछ गलत किया ही होगा. सो दैट वाज आवर अपब्रिंगिंग. And I studied in small towns like Solapur, Sangli, where TV was also not there. And but that made our upbringing different because we were connected with humans. And today we are in a different situation where every human being has a digital twin. I hope you know that. Are you aware of that? You have a digital twin, and digital twin is your digital personality. How you are portraying yourself on social media, your email, that is your digital personality. And in many cases, the physical person and digital person are totally different. You will think that you are talking to XYZ person, and he will say, no, I am that person. And you will realize, okay, that person is totally different. So my first message to you is, I don't know how many of you are not using internet, but thanks to COVID, that situation is impossible. Because COVID forced us to use virtual technology in every aspect of our life. Because 2020 तक क्या था? Zoom was a Hindi word, right? आपके लोगों ने बॉलीवुड मूवी देखी है आपने? Zoom, DDLJ देखे हैं? जरा सा झूम लूँ मैं. That was Zoom till 2020. But 21, COVID comes and Zoom came in our life and totally changed the perspective. And online learning happened. Now whether it is good or bad is a matter of debate. I don't want to get into that. But you all are used to it now. We are now used to a blended model. I don't know whether Suryadatta has that plans. But in many IT companies where I am involved with, they have a concept of physical working. What is physical working? Physical plus digital. So many companies invite their employees only 3 days a week, and rest of the time it is online. So net and digital technology has invaded us. And because it has invaded us, digital transformation is an ongoing activity for many corporates for years to come. And hence the good news is, those of you who raise hands, my message to them is, I am not selfish person because I know that this is art, science and commerce. But हर एक व्यक्ति के लिए IT में career possible है, provided you want to be part of it. Now let me ask you another question. How many of you want to make career in IT? Maybe after 5 years. किसी का भी हाथ नहीं ऊपर. सायन्स वाले बच्चे तो हाथ ऊपर करो. ओके, कुछ काय तुम्ही कुठली चंद्रावर आणली का मुलं? कशाला हात वर करत नाहीत? हा, का मंगळावर आणली ती मुलं? So digital transformation means there is a big career opportunity in IT for all. The good news is it is not restricted to only science stream. Even commerce professionals can make career. Many of you may have heard of fintech. Fintech is application of technology in finance domain. Then there is edtech. Edtech is application of technology in education domain. And so-called specializations keep on growing. But today you are in 11th standard, so I don't want to give you a lot of gyan about what you should be doing in higher education. But what you should be doing today is what my topic is. And my first suggestion to you, because at your age, nobody can give you advice, because you are all self-made people. And after some years, you will be able to vote. So you are on your own. तो आपको कोई नसीहत देने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. और जो भी नसीहत आपको देंगे वो आप तो फॉलो नहीं करने वाले. तो दे क्यों? Why should I waste my time? तो let us be very selfish. जो नसीहत से आपका फायदा होगा वही देंगे आपको. तो आपको क्या है? See, every human being is a selfish person. जो भी डाउनलोड होता है, आप भी डाउनलोड हो गए हो. How many of you think you got downloaded from internet? नहीं ना? तो आप मदर के वूम से आए हो ना? तो I hope that you have good relationship with your parents. इसको तो हाथ ऊपर करो. आप लोगों में से कितने बच्चे हैं जो अभी झगड़ा करके आए पेरेंट्स से? उसको भी हाथ ऊपर करते हैं सब लोग. So my first suggestion to you is, after you go home today, please speak nicely with your parents, because the reason why you are on this planet is because of them, and you should thank them. उनके साथ क्या झगड़ा करते हो? क्या मुझे समझता नहीं. मैडम आपने भी हाथ ऊपर किया. What benefit you get? ऐसा है क्या कि आपकी मदर बोलती है कि आज अच्छा झगड़ा किया, ले लो 500 रुपए लेते हो आपको? ऐसा तो नहीं है. तो प्लीज रिस्पेक्ट योर पेरेंट्स, because you are very lucky that they decided to download you at the right time. Extremely important timing they followed. And 23 में आप आए हो, 27, 28 में आप graduate होने वाले हो, and that is, we are going towards Suvarna call, which is what our Prime Minister talks. And directly it is happening. How many of you thought that India will be the 5th largest economy in the world 7 years back? And this growth is inevitable. And this is where I personally feel that you must be selfish. You must look at yourself. You must talk about, how I will become successful, how I will become rich. Because unfortunately, money and success are interrelated. Have you ever met a poor person but he is successful. This combination is not possible. So unless and until you have money, you cannot become successful. But money is not everything. That also you should understand. Money is not everything, but earning a lot of money is important. And for that, you have to use fair means. And there is a good news and bad news. So which news you want to hear first? Good news or bad news? Bad news is अंबानी अडानी के सब बच्चों की शादी हो गई, तो आपको कोई चांस नहीं है. तो आपको खुद के बल पे ही रिच होना है. उनके सभी बच्चों की शादियां हो गई. ओके, तो आपको अगर रिच बनना है तो आपको खुद को कुछ मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. And then you should be very happy about it. And the good news is how you invest your time. I am not using the word spend because money is spent, time is always invested. Another 5 years or 6 years, how you invest your time for next 6 years will decide where you are in 2030. If you invest it wisely, you will reap returns. Pains now, gains later. Gains now, pains later. तो अभी आप समझ लो आपके बहुत एनिमीज है, शत्रु है. डू यू नो एट योर एज, बिकॉज आई प्रिज्यूम दैट यू आर 15-16 एज. करण जी इनका एज कितना है, एवरेज एज 16. तो 16 बरस का बहुत लफड़ा होता है. मैं वो लफड़े मत करो, उसके बारे में बाद में बात करूंगा. लेकिन 16 साल बहुत डेंजरस एज है. बट इफ यू डिसाइड टू इन्वेस्ट इन राइट टाइम, देन यू विल, nobody will stop you. And this is where you must understand who is your enemy. Many people think that China is our enemy number one, Pakistan is our enemy number one. But for you, the biggest enemy in this world is time pass. ये time pass है ना, बहुत dangerous चीज है. And time pass is more addictive than nicotine or alcohol. आज क्या किया? Time pass किया. कल क्या करोगे? Time pass किया. क्यों किया? कल enough नहीं हुआ. कल का टाइम पास इनफ नहीं था, तो आज भी टाइम पास करेंगे. अभी मैंने आपको पूछा कि आपको 10th स्टैंडर्ड के बाद में 3 महीने के फुकट में छुट्टी थी, क्या किया? टाइम पास. देखो ये गलती आपने की, आप दोहराओगे क्या? हु इज अ नाइस पर्सन हु डजंट रिपीट सेम मिस्टेक? अब दूसरी गलती करो, लेकिन पुरानी वाली गलती मत करो. अभी टाइम पास वाली गलती मत करो. वो तो आपने कर दी, 3 महीने टाइम पास किया. सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, God has made you and Bill Gates together similar. आपके और बिल गेट्स में समानता क्या है? What is similar between you and Bill Gates? तुम्ही आणि बिल गेट्स मध्ये एक साम्य आहे, माहिती आहे का तुम्हाला? दोघांच्याही आयुष्यात 24 तास आहे. ऐसा नहीं भगवान ने किया कि बिल गेट्स तुम बहुत रिच हो तो मैं 36 आवर्स देता हूं, दीपक शिकारपुर तुम पोअर हो, पॉवर्टी लाइन के नीचे रहते हो, तो तुमको 8 ही घंटे है. ऐसा नहीं है. Everybody has 24 hours. Now, assuming that at your age actually 6-7 hours sleep is enough. Okay? अभी बचते कितने हैं? 17 घंटे. ओके, बाकी हाउसकीपिंग, इधर उधर करना, टॉयलेट में जाना, ये सब करना, उसमें 1 घंटा गया. फिर थोड़ा बहुत ट्रैफिक का आता है. फाइनली क्या होता है? प्रोडक्टिव आवर्स कितने बचते हैं हर एक दिन में? कम से कम 13 घंटे बचते हैं. मैडम आपका कॉलेज कितना घंटे का होता है एवरेज? 6 घंटा. So now please understand, my dear friends, what a great opportunity you have. You have, all of you have 6 hours of free time every day. 6 घंटा है आपके पास. अभी आपको उस घंटे का क्या करना है, उसके ऊपर everything is dependent. If that 6 hours time, if you decide, और अगर आपको इसके बारे में ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए तो आप बायोपिक मूवीज देखो, दंगल देखो, साइना देखो, and you understand that those passionate sports persons, they did not waste a single second. So those 6 hours will decide where you will be. And this is where you have to understand that life has given you great opportunity. So divide this into 3 parts. And firstly I request you, ये स्टूडेंट टर्मिनोलॉजी है वो बंद करो, बिकॉज स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर सिर्फ करण जौहर के मूवी में होता है. यू आर नॉट अ स्टूडेंट. एंड आप संजय चोरडिया जी को बताइए, ही इज माय गुड फ्रेंड, रिप्लेस हिम विथ अ टर्म कॉल्ड लर्नर. इनफैक्ट नेक्स्ट टाइम व्हेन आई कम टू सूर्यदत्ता, प्लीज इंट्रोड्यूस एवरीबडी एज अ लर्नर. एंड आपको पता है क्या, एंड किरण राव जी आपके लिए कुछ बोल रहा हूं मैं, ये बच्चों को एक जगह में आपको रिक्वेस्ट करता हूं, लेके जाओ वो यहाँ से सिर्फ 2 किलोमीटर दूर है. कौन सी जगह होगी बताइए? No, it is India. Please go to National Defence Academy, Khadaskosla, and it is possible to visit because NDA has the best higher education model in our country because they consider every learner as commando. हर एक लर्नर वहाँ का जेम्स बॉन्ड होता है, उसको सब कुछ आता है. He knows how to debug a Java program, उसको स्नेक पकड़ने को आता है, उसको कुकिंग आता है, he knows digital technology. आपको जो भी चाहिए वो बैलेंस शीट टैली करना भी सीख जाएगा. 3 साल में एनडीए का जो कमांडो है वो कमांडो बन जाता है. और हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम का ग्रेजुएट अनएम्प्लॉयबल ग्रेजुएट क्यों बनता है? सेम टाइम एंड आउटपुट इज डिफरेंट बिकॉज टाइम इन्वेस्टमेंट इज रॉन्ग. वहां का हर एक माइक्रो सेकंड इज यूटिलाइज फॉर पर्सनैलिटी बिल्डिंग, स्किल बिल्डिंग, और यहाँ लोग टाइम पास करते हैं. तो प्लीज think that you are also a commando, and please understand that only NDA graduates are not fighting for nation. If tomorrow you become rich, you start your foundation and do philanthropy, you are no less than a commando. But उसके लिए क्या है? पहले रिच होना important है. उसके लिए क्या है? पैसा मिलना बहुत important है. So ये mindset आप रखो. Now let me come to the main point, and please understand that my theory of advice is all of you will get degrees after 5 years. Maybe BCom, BA, BSc, some will get B, maybe one more year. But my theory is, if you want to become rich and successful, then you have to use plus philosophy. C++, Java++ nahi hai. It's not programming. It is about degree plus. And degree plus has 2 pluses in addition to your curriculum, in addition to your syllabus. The first plus is skills. Every year, you must learn minimum 2 new skills, and these skills I will talk little later. And the second plus is work experience, that is internships. The difference between India and Germany, India and USA is our higher education focus. I don't know how many of you know, at the age of 16, your age, what happens in America? आपको पता है? Parents बच्चों को घर से निकाल देते हैं. They are not thrown out, but they are told, आमची जबाबदारी संपली, our responsibility is over. Now you are on your own. Because एक problem है, because unlike India, because Indian family system and American family system is very different. And I have first-hand experience. I went on a Rotary assignment in 2008, group study exchange. And in that phase, I stayed in 38 families. And first lesson I got from my Indian mentor was, never ask a question to American parent, how is your family? Because it's a very complicated question. Never ask them how many children you have got, because you will get multiple answers. Because then the thing is from whose marriage, पहले शादी, दूसरी शादी, ये बीबी से कितने बच्चे हैं. अगर आपको example चाहिए तो you should meet Saif Ali Khan and Amir Khan. They will tell you how complicated life is. Because Saif Ali Khan cannot give straight answer. But in USA, because of this reason, at the age of 16, children are made to them fend themselves. But that has a good angle, because then they know value of money. How many of you know Barack Obama's daughter, when he was US president, was working as a waitress in KFC for 2 years? So this is their philosophy, earn and learn. So unless and until you skill and acquire work experience, you don't become a complete personality. So my request to you is, since you are 16, don't waste this vacation time. Tomorrow is your holiday. Now please consider holiday as an opportunity. Holiday is a great opportunity to learn and learn new thing, work somewhere. If not anywhere, you tie up with neighboring grocery shop और उसको बोलो कि मैं संडे को 4 घंटा आके बैठूं क्या आपके पास, मुझे कोई पगार देना नहीं है, because मुझे सीखना है. You will learn the best of management from grocery shops in India. All the big terms which I learned in management, customer relationship management, supply chain management, inventory control, materials management, वो सब वहाँ practice होता है. And on top of it, you will learn how to keep customer happy. Because the grocery shop owner, and probability is 80% of them are Marwadis, and they have a fantastic sweet tongue. This is something you must learn from Marwadi community. I don't know how many of you are Marwadis here. Mohan Palisha ji to hai similar. But Are there anybody from Gujju and Marwadi community? Your community has to teach us a lot. आपका एक ही प्रॉब्लम है, आप लोगों को सिखाते नहीं, सिर्फ सेल्फ सेंटर्ड हो. स्वीट टंग जो है एंड हाउ टू कीप कस्टमर हैप्पी, आप सबको सिखाना चाहिए ना. हमारे ब्राह्मण हिंदू हमको भी सीखना है, लेकिन आप सिखाते ही नहीं हो, इसलिए हम झगड़ा हुए. इसलिए मैडम ने आज मैडम मदर के साथ झगड़ा कर दिया. सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, work experience and skill is the name of the game. Now let me come down to skills, and I am purposely generic because I have a diverse audience, art, science, commerce. So skills are divided into 3 parts. The first part is livelihood skills. Livelihood skill का मतलब क्या है कि if you don't have that skill, you will die, मर जाओगे. तो उसमें कौन सी skills है? Cooking skill. आपको पता है cooking is on top of my list. How many of you know cooking? I am not talking about a great cook. Simple cooking. Varan, bhat, dal, chawal, pori, bhaji. Okay, I am impressed. Even men are, boys are raising hands. But unfortunate bad news is, percentage is very small. So, again, you have assignment. Tomorrow is Sunday. Will you do what I am saying? Go to your biggest guru in your family. Your mother. Mama. And please tell her, Mama, मुझे कुकिंग सिखाओ कल. Tomorrow's assignment is, and every Sunday assignment for next 6 months is learn cooking. अभी उसके बाद क्या होता है आप मेरे से जानो. You know what happened in US and Europe during lockdown? Jobs disappeared. लोग घर में आ गए. जो लोगों को कुकिंग आता था वो मल्टी बिलियनर बन गए. They minted money, and this is not only US and UK. This happened in Pune also. I know one family, both of them are academicians, unfortunately. They were not getting salary because they were not lucky as you, staff members. You get salary every month from Suryadatta, but not many are lucky as like you. There is a practice in Pune that teacher का salary क्या है वो कभी भी दे देंगे, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. So unfortunately both of them were starving for salary, literally starving. So then what happened? Husband knew how to make tea because वो इसीलिए उसकी बीवी उससे अच्छी खुश थी. चाय बहुत अच्छा बनाता था, तो उसने चाय शॉप खोला and wife supplemented with dabbas. And today the situation is both of them have left their jobs and they have developed into a restaurant and they are earning money and they are very happy because they are entrepreneurs now. And last year they registered in Startup India and now they are on over. And since the man is my friend, मैंने उसको बोला अभी आपको ज़्यादा पैसा बनाना है? He said yes. तो मैंने बोला आप मिलेट फूड बनाओ and give healthy food, you will mint money because हमारी इंडस्ट्री जो IT इंडस्ट्री वहाँ लोगों को पैसा है अच्छा खाना है. So moment you deliver millet foods, millet is nothing but bajra and bharad dhanya, but it has a great opportunity. So point I am trying to tell you friends is things are happening around you and successful people are those who notice what is happening and learn them. So cooking is your first skill. Then comes swimming. How many of you don't know swimming? Please raise your hand. Don't know swimming. Bad news is आप मरने वाले हो. अगर पानी आ गया और बहुत सारे पानी में आप गिर गए तो आप क्या करो? राम नाम सत्य है. राम नाम सत्य है. अच्छा है, अगले जन्म में स्विमिंग सीख लूंगी या सीखूंगा. ये नहीं है. Swimming is a skill which you can learn in 1 month time, and please ensure that you learn swimming because it is a life-saving skill. Now the third thing is communication skill. जो मैं अभी बड़बड़ कर रहा हूँ वो आपको भी करना है. And communication skill is something which you need to practice. वो बुक पढ़ने से नहीं आता. Unless you practice. How many of you know Amitabh Bachchan used to speak to himself in bathroom for days together? आपको पता है? There was a phase in his life where he was labeled as a flop actor, like his son. Many think that Abhishek Bachchan is still a flop actor. How many of you know that he has won 3 national awards? How many of you know Abhishek Bachchan has won 2 Filmfare Award? But अभी भी लोग बोलते हैं कि वो flop actor. I don't want to get into trolling because he has married Miss World or Miss Universe, whatever. तो वो successful husband तो है ना? And he married a rich and famous. But अभी unfortunately Aishwarya is married and आराध्या बहुत बच्ची है. तो आपका चांस गया. तो आपको खुद के बल पे ही करना है ये सब. Abhishek was lucky. He was born in a gifted family. He fell in love with the right woman. Maybe after few experience because she was an experienced lover. So that is also good ना, learnability skill है, वो उसका develop हो गया था. So the point is, after this scheme, then comes the most important thing, after communication skill, and one or two things which I am telling you now will decide whether you will earn 5 crores or 6 crores. Time in that. And here, English and Japanese are must. आपको अंग्रेजी अच्छी आनी चाहिए and Japanese language आनी चाहिए. And this is across the board. I am after Dr. Sanjay Chordia to start Japanese language center here. I don't know why it is not happening. But you people should force him to do it. वो compulsory चाहिए, madam. 2 hours per day. If you learn Japanese language, you will go places. And the logic is very simple. Do you know average age of Japan? 83. If you go to Japan, you will only meet old people. But they don't look like old people, is a different issue. But their average age is 83. There are no young people in Japan. But they look at India as a strategic partner. And our Prime Minister did a very smart thing. 4 years back, he gave Padma Vibhushan to Shinzo Abe, who was then Prime Minister of Japan. And unfortunately, he was killed last year. But Japan as a country is tremendously India friendly. There are very friendly rules for visa, etc. How many of you know, even after 12th standard, you have higher education opportunities in Japan with scholarship? And Japan is world's 3rd largest economy, higher than India. It is a developed country. I have been to Japan. There is no difference between USA and Japan. And Bombay-Tokyo flight is only 6 hours. So you can come back home fast. There are many Puneri people who are earning money in Japan. I am on the board of an IT company which has office in Tokyo and Pune. And I see what is happening on daily basis. Japanese people come and say, oh, you Indians are good, we want you there. But the only catch is language. Unless and until you learn language, you cannot survive there. There are no options, career options, for people who don't know Japanese. So English and Japanese is a must. And this is where you have to focus and prioritize. Hello, Kiran ji, kuch diversion hai kya? Everybody is looking at you. No, not sorry. So please understand and let me recap what I have said so far. So first thing I have said is you are a learner, you are not a student. Then you are a selfish person. You all want to become rich and famous, irrespective of branch. And then I gave you syllabus. And the syllabus is plus syllabus. Working somewhere and skilling one person. Then comes my next example. And this is a live example. This happened in my life. This was around more than 32 years back. I was traveling from Pune to Mumbai. There was no expressway that time. And I used to work with Tata Group that time. And our famous joint was Ramkrishna Hotel in Lonavala, where we used to hang out for tea, coffee, snack, okay? And I was hanging around, and then a waiter came to me, "Are you Deepak Shikarpur?" I said, "Yes." Then he said, "You must call." So I called, and on other line, we had the principal of a engineering college in Vashi. And his principal was known to me, Dr. Kulkarni. And he said, "Deepak, I know that you are going from Pune to Mumbai because I was going to address a conference, post-lunch session." So he said, "Deepak, you stop in my college for 2 hours and I have postponed your session from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I said, "Okay, what?" Then he said, "We have the first IT batch coming out of our college." How many of you know the first IT graduates in our country got graduated in 1987. उसके पहले कोई IT education नहीं था. I am an engineer, but we had no option. So we had to study in other branch and shift. So their college had got a batch, and this was year 1988, and the college had decided to felicitate all IT graduates, and there were 5 special people who had come in the merit list of Mumbai University. That time used to be called Bombay University. So those 5 were special people. So their problem was their chief guest fell sick on that day. So आपल्याकडे कसं बदली कामगार असतो ना, मेड सर्वंट नहीं आती है तो बदली आती है, तो मैं बदली चीफ गेस्ट बन गया. They had nobody, and I had a great skill that time because I had 3 years of programming experience. And those days, nobody or very few people had 3 years of programming experience in 1988. So they thought that he is good enough to become chief guest. So I became a badli chief guest. So I went there and I spoke to all students. सबको ताली बजाई, सब कुछ हो गया. what happens in a typical Thanksgiving program. And I specially spoke to those 5 people because they were Mumbai University, Bombay University rank holders. Out of 5, 4 people gave me standard answers. Because I used to ask them, abhi aage kya, kahan kaam karoge? So all 4 told me, कि somebody told TCS, somebody told Infosys. So IT company में काम कर रहे थे. One boy told me, I want to become musician. So I found it odd. Afterwards, Dr. Kulkarni and me, we spoke to this person and we said, you are a rank holder, you are such a good IT engineer. Okay, music is a hobby, you can pursue it. He said, no, music is my passion. Nothing happened afterwards. After 15 years, Dr. Kulkarni met me in Pune in a marriage and we were chatting and Kulkarni sir had retired. Kulkarni sir मला मराठीत म्हणत होते, दीपक तुम्हाला आठवतो का एक तमिळ मुलगा होता त्याला आपण फेलिसिटेट केलं होतं त्याला आता शंकर महादेवन म्हणतात. How many of you know this? This happened with me. How many of you know that Shankar Mahadevan is a ranker of Mumbai University in IT degree, but he never worked for a day in IT industry and he developed his career. Now my good fortune was last year I was invited by BMM. BMM is Bruhan Maharashtra Marathi Convention. And again I was a Badli speaker because they originally wanted Dr. Mashelkar to speak. But he had some visa issues and his family said, you are 80 plus and there is a COVID wave and all that. So he said, okay, I will give you a good speaker. And the only qualification was I had a valid American visa. So no US consulate interview and all that. So I became another Badli Kamgar and they got me a business class ticket and 7-day stay in Manhattan. So life was made. So whatever they were to do for Dr. Mashelkar, they did for me. So there I met in New Jersey in one of the events because this August month is important. 15th August, India's 75th independence. And Mayor of New York had invited Shankar Mahadevan as a chief guest. And then in New Jersey, with 30 Indian couples, there was a special dinner with Shankar Mahadevan. And along with him, there was another Telugu guy who was Srivalli writer. Uska naam hai, DSP naam hai. I don't know how many of you know DSP. So he was also there. So I got 1 hour of Shankar Mahadevan exclusive time because the audience was small. And then I spoke to Shankar Mahadevan and I told him that, do you remember that in 1988, one person came and gave you and chatted with you. Then he looked at me and he said, yeah, now I remember. And you look like the same person, which was the biggest compliment of my life. Shankar Mahadevan telling me, 1988 mein main jaisa dikhta tha, I am looking somewhat similar in 2022 because it was 1 year back. And then I told him that what you did to your career was a great risk. But he said, music was always my passion. And I always wanted to make career out of it. So my dear friends, out of this story, one mathematical equation of life gets developed. How many of you love mathematics? Nobody. Okay. So that means that you all hate mathematics. But do you know that life career equation is a mathematical equation? And that equation is P plus P equal to E. Abhi likh lo, P plus P equal to E is a life equation, not algebra. It is not a Pythagoras theorem. P plus P equal to E. The first P is passion, know yourself. And if you are knowing your passion, if you need help, take professional help. There are aptitude tests, there are specialist mentors. I do IT career counseling regularly. That is my hobby. It is not my profession. I don't make money out of it. My time is free for society. Every day 5 people interact with me, 1 or 2 meet me, and I help them to understand who they are. So first, understand who you are. 16व वरीस धोक्याचं, पण बरोबर टाइम केलं तर मोक्याचं. आता धोक्याचं का मोक्याचं ते तुम्ही ठरवा. Understand who you are and learn what Shankar Mahadevan did to his life because he knew he was a musician. So understand your passion. Now comes second P. Second P is profession. If you make your passion into profession, then E automatically emerges and that is excellence. Passion plus profession is equal to excellence. If you know your passion, pursue your education, make it your profession, then you will always go on top. Because I also find exactly opposite examples of Shankar Mahadevan in IT industry. Misfits. People who actually wanted to do something else, but their parents forced them to become IT engineers. Because dunya bolti hai. हमारे इंडस्ट्री का, आई एम वेरी प्राउड एंड हैप्पी बिकॉज आई मेड ऑल माई मनी और लाइफ इन IT. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली पीपल कम आउट ऑफ दिस ग्लैमर एलिमेंट. आपको पता है क्या, जब when I graduated and when I joined IT industry, there was no glamour. IT was called income tax. आपको पता है? My grandmother forced me to get married. I married very early because she had cancer and she wanted to see me married early. So she enrolled my name in a marriage bureau. And those days I used to have holiday on Thursday because I used to work in telco. And Thursday का मेरा routine था कांदे पोहे. So morning कांदे पोहे, evening कांदे पोहे. So I got sick of कांदे पोहे. उसके बाद में मैंने कांदे पोहे खाने बंद कर दी. इतना मैंने खाया कांदे पोहे. So one कांदे पोहे person came 3 o'clock afternoon Thursday. I was alone at home. My parents had gone somewhere. And he asked me, स्थळ आहे का? म्हटलं मीच तो स्थळ. ती त्यावेळेला प्रेक्षणीय स्थळ होतं. मग बसले, ही सॅट देअर आणि ते म्हणाले तुम्ही IT मध्ये आहात? म्हटलं हो मी IT मध्ये आहे. मग त्यांनी ते सांगायला लागले, मुलगी कॉमर्स ग्रॅज्युएट आहे, तिला IT मध्ये खूप इंटरेस्ट आहे, तिने इन्कम टॅक्स मध्ये खूप काम केलंय, तुमची जोडी जमेल? मी म्हटलं बिलकुल जमणार नाही, कारण तुम्ही जे IT म्हणता ते IT मी वेगळं करतो. म्हणजे काय? सो आय गॉट इन 1987 my first student of my life. And I told him what is computer hardware, what is floppy, what is software, what is packaging. And then I understood IT awareness ही नहीं है. And then I started teaching workers children in telco. And then my life changed. वो लड़की के साथ मेरी शादी नहीं हुई, जिसके साथ भी हो गई हो, अच्छी आप कर रही हो. बट उस जमाने में IT का कोई ग्लैमर नहीं था. मेरे इन-लॉज को पता ही नहीं था कि आपका जवाई क्या कर रहा है. अभी क्या है? I have seen the same marriage bureau. I met their next generation. And they told me, Deepak, 80% of girls want to only marry IT. And उसमें भी नॉर्थ अमेरिका, कनाडा 50%. किसी को इंडिया में रहना ही नहीं है, बिकॉज इंडिया में प्रॉब्लम होता है, ये इन-लॉज आते हैं, फिर उनकी सेवा कौन करे. अच्छा है, वो इस मेंटालिटी को मैं बोलता हूँ वो हाफ ट्रूथ है. वहाँ जाके बहुत काम करना पड़ता है. यू स्पीक टू पीपल हु आर लिविंग इन नॉर्थ अमेरिका, वहाँ कोई मेड सर्वेंट नहीं है, कोई ड्राइवर नहीं है. वॉशिंग मशीन कौन यूज करता है? आप खुद करते हो. युटेन्सिल कोण मांजता है? भांडी कोण घासतं? तुम्ही घासता. पुण्यामध्ये कोण घासतं? तुम्हाला प्रचंड लक्झरी लाईफस्टाईल आहे पुण्यामध्ये, इंडियामध्ये तुम्हाला सगळ्या कामाला मदत मिळते. अमेरिकेत काळं कुत्रं विचारत नाही. आणि ते काळं कुत्रं म्हणजे काय? तिथले पण काही थोडेसे ब्लॅक लोक आहेत, ते तुमच्याशी भांडतात. आणि काय होतं अमेरिका आणि नॉर्थ अमेरिकामध्ये, एव्हरी वीक 1 इंडियन इज किल्ड. डू नो दिस? मर्डर होता है बिकॉज दे थिंक दैट वी आर जॉब स्टीलर्स. सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, दिस इज लाइफ इन वेस्ट. इट्स नॉट इजी लाइफ. सो द बेस्ट प्लेस टू मेक मनी and survive is go for some years in Japan and come back to आमचे पुणे. Work from home. Even this home was a Sanskrit word till 2020. Home, havan. बाद में क्या हो गया? सब कुछ from home. Learn from home, work from home, everything from home. जो भी करना है घर में बैठे करो. तो अभी मैंने मेरे बिल्डर फ्रेंड को बोला है कि अभी आपका टोपोग्राफी और लेआउट चेंज करो. यू मस्ट स्टार्ट अ मिनी ऑफिस इन होम, नहीं तो डिवोर्सेस हो जाएंगे. बिकॉज IT कपल दोनों वर्क फ्रॉम होम, दोनों झगड़ा करते हैं कि तुम्हारा नॉइज मुझे डिस्टर्ब कर रहा है. ये लफड़ा होता है, तो ये प्रॉब्लम है. तो यू मस्ट क्रिएट प्राइवेसी. तो आई फाउंड अ सोल्यूशन. मैंने बोला क्लब हाउस में आप को वर्किंग स्पेसेस बनाओ. और अदरवाइज आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू नो, स्टारबक्स एज अ मॉडल, 8 hours you pay 1000 rupees, unlimited coffee and 1 sandwich, and only microphone करो, इंटरनेट ले लो और काम करो. You have to be away from your home, नहीं तो प्रॉब्लम होता है. So this is life, huge opportunities, multiple skills. Now Kiran Rao is looking at watch and I am afraid of her. She has a very impressive personality, so everybody is afraid of her. So I am also afraid. I don't know how many of you know, Amir Khan is also afraid of her. Okay. So वो वाली किरण राव नहीं है वो, प्लीज. बट आई एम वेरी हैप्पी दैट आई नो वन किरण राव. मेरा लाइफ टाइम एम्बिशन था 5 साल पहले कि आई मस्ट नो किरण राव. तो दुधाची तान ताकावर वागली. So I am thankful to you and you are doing a great job. You and your husband are doing tremendous contribution to academics. Please give a big clap to Kiran Rao and her husband. Great. So before she says get out, let me stop 5 minutes है ना मैडम, because Mohan ji is also there and he is a great शायर. आपको पता है मिर्जा गालिब को शायरी किसने सिखाई? मोहन पालेशान. उसके सपने में आते थे वो उस जमाने में. हाँ, तो वो शायरी बहुत अच्छी करते हैं, आप उनसे सीखो। लेकिन अभी मोहन भाई आ गए, अभी किरण जी भी है, तो आप दोनों के लिए मैं एक शेर सुनाता हूँ। वाह वाह, पहले नहीं बाद में करो, वाह वाह। बिकॉज ये सूर्य दत्ता का मॉडल बहुत अच्छा है, स्पीकर बोलने से पहले ही उसको गिफ्ट देते हैं, बिकॉज दे आर नॉट श्योर कि कैसे बात करेगा। तो दिस इज अ वेरी स्मार्ट, दैट्स व्हाई पुणे इज स्मार्ट सिटी, बिकॉज इट हैज किरण राव काइंड ऑफ स्मार्ट टीचर्स। ओके, सो आपके लिए ये शेर है। ओके, आप मेरे बात बोलो। ओके, हर हंसी खुशी मांगे आपसे, बोलो, हर हंसी, हर फूल खुशबू मांगे आपसे। अभी ये दोनों के लिए, इतनी रोशनी हो आपकी जिंदगी में कि एमएससीबी वाले रोशनी मांगे आपसे। ओके, so that was best wishes for them, but please understand friends that you have to succeed and you are control of your life. And let me end my speech with a small story, and this story is actually a riddle, ज्याला मराठीत खोडं म्हणतात. Okay, if you are able to solve this, then give your answer to Kiran madam, and she knows my mobile number, so she will tell me, because this riddle has no one answer. And this is the story of 700 years back, when the only intelligent person, or intelligent person number 1 on this planet, was a person called Birbal. आपको पता है बिरबल? How many of you have read Birbal stories? My request to you is read one Birbal story every day, because it has a message in it. And Birbal was the greatest logical thinker and analytical aptitude person we ever produced. Unfortunately, he was not born at the right time. He was born in a time when Akbar converted him into an item number. तो उसका स्टेटस क्या था दरबार में? आइटम नंबर। वो तानसेन वगैरह सब एंटरटेनर थे, बट एक्चुअली बिरबल हैड ट्रिमेंडस ब्रेन. सो बिरबल शुड बी योर रोल मॉडेल. इफ एनीबडी ऑफ सम पर्सन आस्क्स यू कि तुमचे रोल मॉडेल काय आहे, I would be very happy if somebody tells me Birbal is my role model, because Birbal will teach you a lot of things. तो उसके जमाने में एक प्रॉब्लम हुआ था, आपको पता है? This is the untold story which Birbal came in my dream and told me. Okay? आजकल पता है ना, ड्रीम में कोई भी आ सकता है. अगर आपके लाइफ में प्रॉब्लम हो तो कोई स्वप्न सुंदरी आती है. अभी आलिया भट्ट ड्रीम में आकर कोई फायदा नहीं, उसके बारे में सोचना भी गए, और रॉकी विकी भी देख लेंगे. आप खुद के बारे में सोचो ना, उसके बारे में छोड़ दो. सो प्रॉब्लम ये था, अरबस्तान में एक बड़े राजा थे, एंड दोज डेज मैरिज ऑफ अ प्रिंस और प्रिंसेस वाज अ वेरी बिग अफेयर. उस जमाने में स्वयंवर हुआ करता था, आपने पौराणिक सीरियल्स में देखा होगा. सो ये फादर ने लड़की को बोला अभी स्वयंवर करते हैं, बिकॉज यू हैव नाउ बिकम मैरिजेबल एज. बट दिस गर्ल वाज अहेड ऑफ टाइम, विजनरी एज संजय चौरसिया. उसने बोला कि मुझे ऑर्डिनरी व्यक्ति से शादी नहीं करनी, बिकॉज दोज डेज द स्वयंवर वाज एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ ऑल पावर. आप कुश्ती खेलो, फिर हॉर्स राइडिंग करो, फिर मारामारी करो, ये सब करो. उसने बोला ये सब नहीं चाहिए, मुझे इंटेलिजेंट आदमी के साथ शादी करनी. नाउ दैट गॉट इनटू अ प्रॉब्लम, बिकॉज अरबस्तान में ये किसी को समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि इंटेलिजेंस मेजर कैसे करें, हाउ टू मेजर इंटेलिजेंस, and how to find out XYZ person is more intelligent. Excuse me please, hello, please don't disturb. Either you come and speak or I will speak. So then somebody told them कि आप इंडिया चले जाओ, वहाँ एक आपको एक बिरबल मिलेगा, he will solve your problem. So बिरबल said okay, no problem. उसको पता है कान में जो करना है, और फिर बिरबल ने बताया ये जो करना है करो. Then स्वयंवर was announced. So स्वयंवर क्या था? दो पैलेसेस थे, दो पैलेसेस. So please understand the situation. Two palaces. Two palaces are guarded by two guards. Okay, situation clear? Two palaces, two guards. Now the problem starts. One guard speaks 100% truth all the time, and one guard speaks 100% lies all the time. एक हमेशा सच बोलता है, एक हमेशा झूठ बोलता है. And both palaces are interconnected. Now princess is continuously moving from one palace to other, and guard only knows in which palace she is. Now your problem is you are the aspiring groom. Now you are told to stand in front of guard. जो पता नहीं आपको वो सच बोलता है या झूठ बोलता है. Now your problem is to frame one question whose answer should give you correct location of princess in which palace. समझ में आ गया? तो इसका सॉल्यूशन आसान नहीं है, बहुत कम बार मुझे मिला है. I will be very happy if one सूर्य बच्चा, इनका निकनेम सूर्य बच्चा ही है ना, सूर्य बच्ची और सूर्य बच्चा, Suryans, okay. If one Suryan gives me correct answer, and you don't have to answer right now, please give your answer to Kiran madam and she will WhatsApp me. I am extremely happy that you called me today and you listened to me because you had no other option. Okay. So I am extremely thankful to you and I am sure you will enjoy Shero Shairi of Mohan Paleshaji. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Deepak sir. It was really an interesting speech. Before we move ahead, a small request to all the parents. खूप महत्त्वाची वर्ष असतात ही दोन, तर आय वुड रिक्वेस्ट की प्लीज थांबा, प्लीज डोंट लीव दी ऑडिटोरियम. खूप चांगले गेस्ट स्पीकर्स आहेत आणि सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचं म्हणजे फाउंडर प्रेसिडेंट अँड चेअरमॅन डॉक्टर संजयजी चोडिया सर इज ऑन हिज वे टू ॲड्रेस ऑल दी स्टुडंट्स. सो प्लीज मेक इट अ पॉईंट नॉट टू लीव दी ऑडिटोरियम. थँक्यू सो मच. आता ह्याच्यानंतर 12thचे जे आपल्या मुली आहेत, सम सिनियर गर्ल्स आर गोइंग टू परफॉर्म ऑन दशावतार जे झालं होतं त्याच्यावरती परफॉर्मन्स करणार आहेत. सो आय वुड रिक्वेस्ट पुष्पा मॅम, त्याच्याबद्दल थोडंसं इंट्रोडक्शन पुष्पा मॅम, डॉक्टर पुष्पा पुष्पत मॅम आपल्याला देतील. पुष्पा मॅम, ओव्हर टू यू.
थैंक यू सायली मैम. गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन. सुप्रभात, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल. सुबह से ज्ञान विज्ञान की बातें हो रही हैं, अर्निंग की बातें हो रही हैं, अब थोड़ा एंटरटेनमेंट की बातें हो जाए तो हमारे आपके सामने एक नृत्य नाटिका प्रस्तुत होने जा रही है जिसका नाम है दशावतार. आप सभी लोगों ने सुना होगा विष्णु के 10 अवतारों के बारे में, जिसमें पहला था उनका मत्स्य अवतार, जो ये बच्चियां जो है नाटक के रूप में आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करेंगे. दूसरा है इनका कुर्मावतार, और इस तरह से वाराह अवतार, और इसी में आ जाते हैं नरसिंह अवतार और कृष्ण अवतार, रामावतार, परशुराम अवतार. तो ये सारे जितने भी अवतार हैं, लास्ट होगा कल्कि अवतार जो अभी हुआ नहीं है, ये सारे अवतार जो है विष्णु भगवान के, ये 12th की स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ नाटक के रूप में आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हैं. तो प्लीज एंजॉय दिस प्रोग्राम. थैंक यू.
तो शुरुआत करते हैं एक ऐसी कहानी की जो युगों युगों तक याद रहेगी, जिसे मानवता धर्म कभी भूल नहीं पाएगा. ये कहानी है सदी के एक महानायक की, एक ऐसे महानायक की जिसने कई अवतार लिए पूरे मानव जाति के लिए, जिसे हम दशावतार कहते हैं. तो ये है हमारे सदी के महानायक विष्णु. पहली बार अवतरित हुए मत्स्य के रूप में सत्य युग में. जल में अवतरित हुए थे वे सृष्टि को पुनर्स्थापित करने के लिए. फिर आता है इनका कुर्मावतार. कुर्मावतार लिए प्रभु उतर आए जल में, समुद्र मंथन कर लिया और दिव्य रत्नों की प्राप्ति कर सृष्टि को अर्पित कर दिया. फिर आता है इनका वराह अवतार. वराह अवतार लिए प्रभु पूरी पृथ्वी को अपने कंधे पर संभाल ले हुए. सत्ययुग में प्रकट हुए प्रभु नरसिंह अवतार लिए सृष्टि से पाप का विनाश करने, बुराई पर अच्छाई की मात करने, देवों को धर्म संकट से बचाने और आने वाले युगों को धर्म अधर्म का, नीति अनीति का पाठ पढ़ाने ये आया उनका मोहक वामन अवतार. चिरंजीवी रूप लिए त्रेता युग में प्रकट हुए परशुराम. परशु प्रहार कर अपरांतर क्रांति का कर लिया निर्माण. श्रेष्ठ भक्त हो महादेव का, अहंकार पर किस काम का, धर्म का पाठ उसे पढ़ाने त्रेता युग में राम पधारे. जग में हुई दुख पीड़ा हरने प्रेम का सागर मन में लिए आए प्रभु गौतम बुद्ध मुनि। द्वापर युग में धर्म की पुनर्स्थापना करने पार्थ के श्री कृष्ण पधारे।
थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स फॉर दैट लवली परफॉर्मेंस। इस परफॉर्मेंस से हमें पता चल रहा है कि वाकई में सूर्यदत्ता ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट्स में कैसे होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट हो रही है बच्चों की। सो नाउ टू मूव अहेड विद द प्रोग्राम, I would like to welcome with a round of applause founder, chairman and president Dr. Sanjay Ji Chodia sir on the dais. Sir, please. टाळ्या वाजत राहिल्या पाहिजे. ही इज अ विजनरी ज्यांच्यामुळे ही संस्था उभी राहिली आहे. जोरदार टाळ्या झाल्या पाहिजेत. त्यांच्यामुळे आपण सगळे इथे आहोत आणि आम्ही सुद्धा इथे आहोत. सो बिग राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज फॉर हिम. सर, आय वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू टू ॲड्रेस द गॅदरिंग.
Good morning, everybody. Very happy morning to all of you, friends. Happy morning. Happy morning. That's great. Myself, Sanjay Chorudia, founder president of Suryadatta Group of Institutes. Most of you must have read the brief profile of mine, but still I feel my moral responsibility to introduce myself in brief because all the parents are here. So, on behalf of Suryadatta Education Foundations, Suryadatta Group of Institutes, I welcome you all for this induction program, mainly for the parents and for all my dear friends. Friends, your journey is going to begin from school to college. Either we call it as a senior secondary in case of CBSE or junior college in case of regular HSC board. So I'm sure you must have prepared and you must have set some goal to be somebody in your life, to create your unique identity. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So I really appreciate all those parents who have come and spent their precious half day, maybe working or holiday, depending upon your profession. So I really appreciate. Big round of applause from my dear friends for their mother and father or elder brother and sister or guardian, whoever is present along with them. And for all those who have not come, I request, if you know some of them, please convey their message, because next 8 days we are going to sow the seed of which the quality and the initial preparation, the foundation should be very, very strong. We normally look at the fruits, but the foundation, unless and until the foundation is strong, unless and until we take the initial care while sowing that seed and nurturing that seed, so that there are strong foundation roots, so that we get better fruits in terms of your profession, you get better opportunity. As you know, today the era is very, very competitive, very, very dynamic. Lot of changes are happening every day, every minute. I will say, whatever curriculum we are going to study today, whatever jobs are available today in the market, whatever professions we are going to do, maybe science students may go for engineering, medical, pharma, architecture, or life sciences, physiotherapy, etc., etc. The career in those fields, commerce for CA, ICWA, CS, or any career for that matter, maybe MCOM, MBA finance, or going abroad, starting your own business, freelancer, etc., etc. And arts particularly go for design, they go for economics, they go for psychology, they go for UPSC, MPSC preparations, and also they go for various design programs. or independent profession or start their own venture, whatever. Out of that, more than 65% of the present opportunities, sectors, which we know are existing, are going to become obsolete in 7 years' time. So what to do? The only option available to us is, and at the same time, 65 to 70% new opportunities are going to be available for you. But nobody knows that. What will be those opportunities? So base is what? Your foundation should be very, very strong. And your mindset should be prepared to change, adapt, practice any kind of opportunity or threat or uncertainties which we may face in the coming years. So how to adapt our attitude, our mindset, our ability to absorb these shocks instead of going in depressions, instead of sitting at home and then blaming the situation, global development, uncertainties, recession. So all these are going to be part of life of each one of us, including you, me, and Prime Minister and President of all the countries. For the entire world, these are the opportunities, threats, whatever you say, or uncertainties. So most important is what? You should be very, very genius in at least one profession in which you would like to make your career. Genius means whatever best exists today, rest into, say, 10 raised to infinite. So genius in a particular subject. So whatever uncertainties may come in future in that particular sector or related sectors, you will stand out as a unique identity, as a unique personality in that particular field. If there is uncertainty out of 1,000 people in Microsoft, they want to remove 900 or 990, you should be among those 10 where they cannot even think of relieving you or requesting you or giving a letter goodbye. You should be having that kind of genius knowledge, as an infinite knowledge in the field in which you want to make your career. Second and third also can be the options which you should always prepare so that you can switch over easily from one sector in which you are a genius. So your foundation is very strong, and for that purpose what all is required? A, what all threats are there? The most important threat for our nation or for the entire globe is the environment. Environment, all 17 sustainable goals, all of you must be aware, or you can go through it, because we have a session planned at around 12:15 by a very renowned oncologist, Mr. Mane, and soon he will be here. So I'll try to give you some glimpse in short. Maybe next few days we are going to meet. Again I will address. But since the parents are here, I feel it is a moral responsibility of me and all my principals and teachers and the visiting faculty members to know all these things and inculcate this particular habit. So the important thing is environment. How we can save carbon credits, how we can reduce the air pollution, and there are many ways. Everything, every knowledge is available on the net. There is an explosion taking place of the knowledge, and there are all good and bad points are there. We must focus only on good things. So one is the environment. Second is our responsibility towards our nation. This I am talking to you over and above one field in which you should be genius. Number 2 and 3, you should have equal proficiency. You may not be genius in all three. It's not physically, humanly possible in a given span of time. We have only 24 hours a day, 8 to 10 hours we can study, 7-8 hours we spend going here and there and getting ready, 7-8 hours sleep, maximum 6 hours, minimum 6 hours, maximum 7 hours sleep. So we have very limited span of time in which we can do a lot of good things. So wasting every single second in something which is not relevant to your profession, it's the wastage of your life for a particular moment. If you spend 1 hour, 1 hour has gone forever. So each and every minute should be utilized. I'm not saying don't look at internet or don't have friends, don't play sports. Everything you should do which is good. The most important thing is your surrounding. The surrounding also matters a lot. So coming back to three things, Genius, Sector 1, Sector 2, in which you want to have alternative options, or simultaneously you can start your new venture, maybe a startup. You can always think of, yesterday we had a nice session, a person who has started his career at the age of 7, he just 10th pass, and he is having millions of followers, and he's talking about competition with Byju's and an academy at the age of 18. So this is possible provided you have dedicated focus, doing only good and positive things, not thinking about anything which is not acceptable to your own conscience. We call it the righteousness. Our conscience means each one of us knows whether whatever things I am doing, most of the things what I am doing, are they right or wrong? If they are wrong, if your conscience is telling it is wrong, don't do it. If somebody is pulling you in that particular area or sector, please talk to your parents, talk to your teachers, because having taken your admissions, there are students having 100% marks, there are students, more than 100 students having above 95% marks, and there are students who may be having 60-70% marks who have come through online admission, and it is an equal right, because we are in the country, it's a diverse country, which gives opportunity for education to one and all, irrespective of their caste, creed, financial, economical and geographic boundaries. Everybody's upbringing is different. Parents are learned, parents are farmer, parents have no time, parents are abroad, parents are businessmen, some are in joint families, some are in nuclear family, and a number of reasons. Some may have some financial problems, some may be helping the parents and also studying simultaneously. But having taken admission for the junior college, arts, commerce, science, ITI, bifocal or whatever, I think it is the responsibility of our institution, the junior college, all the teachers, all the coordinators, all the non-teaching staff members, all the supporting staff members, admin team, entire each one of the member which is associated with Suryadatta family. It is our responsibility to give you the best of the best knowledge, best of the best comfort level, best of the best mindset, attitude. Wherever you are stuck up, please feel free to come and talk to the respective HOD of Commerce, Arts, Science, the principals, or last option is for myself. My number is there on the website, and I request all the parents to spare at least 1 hour time with your kids. Maybe you are extremely busy. Remove your gadgets. Don't keep it even on silent mode, because the message will come, the vibration will be there, and your attention will get disturbed. Quality time, 1 hour, because this 11th is a very, very crucial year, I can say, age 16. तुमच्या वेळेस असं म्हणायचं ना, 16 वर्ष धोक्याचं असतं. आता ते 13 वर्षाचंच झालेलं आहे ते. टेक्नॉलॉजीमुळे, अवेअरनेसमुळे 3 वर्ष आपण मागे आलेलो किंवा पुढे गेलेलो कुठल्याही लँग्वेजमध्ये दोन्ही अर्थाने हे लागू आहे. हॅलो, वेलकम सर. So, point here is that you must spend quality time. Suryadatta is a multidisciplinary integrated campus where we have school to PhD all programs, and that is what new education policy says, which we have implemented. I am proud to tell you, with the blessings of God, Gurudatta, Suryadatta is following this policy, this philosophy of doing all these multiple activities, holistic development. Same has been listed in the policy which is announced as a new education policy in the year 2020. It is getting implemented in phased manner. Your ward is pursuing junior college. The 10th exams have gone. Now only direct 12th exams. Thereafter it is a 3 years degree, which may become a 4 year from the coming year. That will be called honors. After that, 1 year masters. In case of professional program like medical engineering, the clarity is not yet there, but policy will be implemented for sure. Your ward also may be exposed to sports, fitness activity, hygiene related activity, performing arts, various events, movie promotions, event management, and you name it. It can be cyber security related programs, it can be animation related program, it can be physiotherapy and therefore prevention of various diseases. Prevention is better than cure. And secondly, the cyber security, cyber awareness, cyber crime, ethical hacking, unethical hacking, do's and don'ts, design, fashion, lifestyle, everything will be taught not only to your children, but even we are going to give opportunity to parents also. And I am very happy to tell you, many parents are also associated with Suryadatta in their respective capacity as a part-time teacher, as a visiting faculty, and I give you the same invitation depending upon the skill sets available with you. If you are a learned personality, or even if you are a graduate, or even 12th pass, or you are a master's degree holder, but due to some reason you are sitting at home to meet the family requirements, to meet the requirements of your in-laws or your own children's, or depending upon the decision taken by husband and wife jointly. So I give you equal opportunity to you. As per your convenience, you can spare some time for which there will be honorarium will be paid, and you must not tell that I am a housewife. You are MCA, you are BE computer, you are MA, MCom, CA, Masters in Science, and you are telling I am a housewife. And your other colleagues, they are vice president, general managers, and they have started new ventures, etc., etc. So you must say that I am an associated professional with Suryadatta group of institutes. Whichever specializations you are, there is an opening available with us. If not, I will create that opening. There are courses available with us. If not, we will start those programs, maybe on a voluntary basis. We have 25 institutions, and 25 plus institutions are already, I can say, they are incubating, where our students, when they are studying, we have a learn and earn opportunity. They are doing research, our faculty members are doing research, there are professionals who are helping us, and we are starting those institutions. Every year, one new institution, one new programs, increasing divisions, new subjects, additional subject specializations. So this is the philosophy of Suryadatta. Giving equal opportunity to one and all is the philosophy of Suryadatta. Pastoral caring, belongingness, sharing, and setting new trends, creating new world records is the philosophy of Suryadatta. And who is doing all these things? All my students, and the alumni, the seniors, including with the help of the parents. How many world records we have, what all we have did, how we are different in many ways compared to other institutions. You can go to the websites, all the prospectus. I am also associated with Harvard University. I am also going to Oxford. Every year I go to UK. We are having multiple tie-ups, and there are lots of opportunities available for our students. We have 80,000 alumni who are spread across the globe. UK, I have been there in the month of May. I met more than 300 alumni, including in Oxford, 50 alumni. Either they are studying or they have completed masters and working in Oxford. Which Oxford? The main Oxford, which is established in the year 12th century, more than 1,000 years before, having a great legacy. And I am fortunate to address the students who are pursuing their PhD or creating new ventures. So, and we have many Indians also. I am very proud to tell you, whichever leading university I have gone across the globe, there are main professors and dean, most of them are Indians. So India is a knowledge wealth, and we must now talk about the reversal of the brain drain. They are gaining knowledge here and draining there for the building those nations, because the opportunities were not available in our country, so-called financial opportunity. We have all that knowledge available with us, and therefore you are the future of our country. Entire India is going to provide 40 to 45% their manpower duly trained either in vocational skills or professional skills or intellectual skills related to engineering, medical science, health science, life science. All are Indians across the globe, including in all developed countries. So all those opportunities are going to be available to each one of you in your respective profession. So you must have the ability to learn few foreign languages, adapt, because many times we are stuck up. Many times we have that fear. Everything is possible. We only restrict our own self. How can I talk? How can I learn? Everything is possible. So believe in yourself, have some self-learning ability, self-esteem, self-belief for your own self. Lots of opportunities are available. Each one of you are unique. Each one of you are unique in many ways. Everybody has that hidden potential. You need to tap that, you need to come forward. And all those things we are going to get it done from you. We are going to give you an opportunity. So next week, we already had 2 days of induction. It was a brief introduction. I cannot say it's an induction. It was an induction program. Today is a very, very important announcements which are going to take place. And every day for next 1 week, starting from 7th of August till 12th of August, you will have all world's or national leading and international personalities who will be coming here, and they will showcase you, they will address to you, they will create some kind of a typical mindset or goal setting activity, because they are from the Prime Minister's advisors. Some are motivational trainer, some are the trainer who have authored number of books, some are the people who are doctors and going to talk, some are pharmacists, some are regular law professionals, some are cyber professionals, some are from the IPS, IAS level people. So they are going to inform you, they are going to address to 45-minute session followed by 10 minutes of interaction. And remaining questions will be answered through mail. Because 1 hour sessions, we are going to have 40 speakers in next 6 days. And after the session, 9 to 1 session, we will have some either lunch or whatever you want to have, some break. And then 2 to 3 or 2 to 4, there will be a kind of a uniform measurement, admin requirements, timetable, understanding bus requirement, or any other administrative requirement, change of discipline, change of subject, specialization, because board forms will be filled. So you may have some certain other queries, so faculty members will be available. But 4 hours of dedication, 9 o'clock sharp, you have to come here, spend 10-15 minutes time in this hall, get settled down, be prepared for 4 hours, have some patience, switch off your mobiles every day, and immediately switch on once you go out, talk for 1 hour, and then you may have your queries. Don't leave the friendship with the mobile, because mobile is a tool, mobile is a tool which can be used in a very, very effective manner also. So if somebody is misusing, please guide him, because you will be a leader only when you take all your friends together. If you help them, Mukta Puntam Maker will be coming for a de-addiction session. Now, de-addictions can be for tobacco products also, de-addiction can be for bad habits also, de-addiction can be for excessive use of mobile also, de-addiction can be for anything and everything which you are doing in excess, right? Because ultimately we have to spend time in doing good things only. 11th and 12th will be the year where you take utmost care, you will have a lifetime asset of your 2 years of strong foundation, and thereafter you will climb the ladders of success in your professional career, irrespective of any branch. You can change any branch now according to new policy, but be prepared that there are going to be humongous opportunities which are going to be available to each one of you. If somebody is going to coaching class, make it a point at least come for a day or two, or maybe morning or evening. You know, one can give excuses. There are many students without going to coaching class also, they are securing rank in the IIT, maybe in top 100. My own nephew, Sagar Chordia, he was not going to any tuition, any coaching class. So he got rank of 57. He went to IIT Mumbai for computer science. After that, in 4 years of degree, throughout 4 years he was the first, because he was a self-made person. And people who are coming from coaching, I am not blaming them, because they are continuously doing and working only from the entrance point of view, entrance test point of view, getting selected in that merit list of IIT or NEET or whatever. But those who are self-learned, you have that ability, go for class, but do self-learning also, self-study also. So thereafter he was throughout first. Those who were topper in top 56, his rank was 57. He got selected with the Facebook for 16 hours of online interview. And today his package is 5.5 CR, Monday to Friday. And all facilities, he was sponsored in Stanford University for his master's. He pursued PhD. He is the head of Instagram. He became manager last year. This year he got promoted to senior manager. 9 crore is the net saving. His wife is from Delhi IIT topper. She is working in Google. She is also manager over there. Her salary is 3.5, and both put together having 9 crore plus salary per annum, which my brother or For 40 years he was in printing business. He has not earned in 40 years, they are earning in 1 year. So that's the power of knowledge. So capital-based economy has shifted to knowledge-based economy. Now knowledge-based economy is getting shifted to innovative, moral, ethical and value-based economy. If you are extraordinary intelligent but no moral character, having bad habits, your value is zero. If you are not respecting your parents, I don't think you deserve to be on this planet Earth. As simple as that. Irrespective of the fact, whether your mother or father, they are learned or maybe auto rickshaw driver or a security guard or a managing director or CEO of a multinational company. Parents are parents. Mother is a mother. We must respect our parent irrespective of what your habits are, irrespective of what your knowledge is, irrespective of your literacy, intellectual level. That all is there because of your parents. Because of parents, you are on this planet Earth. So that respect, if you can maintain throughout your life, for all your elders, for all your gurus, I think sky is the limit for your growth. I wish you all the very best for grand and abundant success. Big round of applause for your own self. Welcome to Suryadatta. Thank you so much. Love you all. Big round of applause for yourself, for your parents, for your mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, your school teachers, your coaching class people, all your staff members, all your role models. Nobody is a role model? Big round of applause. Lots of energy should flow. That's great. I think future is very bright. At this side, I can imagine. Over this section, middle section, on my right side. Big round of applause for all your role models, for all those people who have inspired you, contributed you for your grand success as on date. कम आ रही है तालियां? ताली बजने से एनर्जी फ्लो होती है, नहीं होती है? देखो एक बार बजा के देखो. Same number. I think it is encouraging. This side. Okay, for your mother, जोर से एक बार mother के लिए. That's great. Each one of you love your mother. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. ये साइड थोड़ा डल है लग रहा है आपको? Equally strong है? तो showcase में. तो यहाँ नंबर ज़्यादा है इसलिए ऐसा लग रहा है. Any question, any query, any time, up to 12 o'clock in the midnight, after 6 till evening 12 late night, I am available in the campus. I am available from morning also at our city campuses, but normally I meet parents and students after their academic hours. For parents also it is convenient because most of you are working or having business, or maybe you are freelancer, maybe you are working from home, you give justice to your organizations. But I am just once again repeating you, for any kind of an assistance, any people who is in need of a job from your respective industry, any person who wants to pursue their higher education, which you couldn't do, or your brother or sister or maybe employee, friend, colleague in the respective organizations or in your society, please recommend their name, we'll sponsor their higher education. If you want to utilize any facility of college for any time, any program for your college, your company program, society program, please give a written requisition for using this hall. We offer this hall to one and all, irrespective of their any background. Maybe they are politicians also, social workers also, senior citizens also. We believe in sharing our resources for one and all, because today, if you see and go for getting or registering any hall anywhere in the vicinity, minimum 1 lakh rupees you are required to pay. And here we do not charge any money, because we are from industry background and we believe optimum utilization of the resources should be given, should be done, and as a part of our personal social responsibility towards the community development. Nobody should be deprived of conducting any kind of program, and therefore many government officers, police officers, educations, many exhibitions from all the state level, district level, Inspire exhibitions. So many events are happening here, almost on a daily basis or regular basis. So please treat this as a family. Suryadatta is a family, it's a home away from your home. We are going to have a lifetime association. Maybe after your grade 12, you are out of Pune, in Pune, out of Maharashtra, within Maharashtra, out of India, within India, or any part of the world, our students are there. We have a alumni portal, so any database you need when you plan going abroad, please feel free to talk to us. So there will be somebody available in the respective country, in the respective province, in the respective state to take care of you for initial settlement. So I wish you all the very best. Good luck to you. See you every day on campus. All the very best. Thank you so much.
थँक यू सो मच डॉक्टर संजयजी चोडिया सर. मी जे सकाळपासून सांगत होते, ही इज अवर इन्स्पिरेशन, एन्थुझियाझम, एनर्जी. जो फ्लो आमच्या सगळ्या टीचर्समध्ये दिसतोय तो त्यांच्यामुळे दिसतोय. सो जोरदार टाळ्या झाल्या पाहिजेत चोडिया सरांकरता. त्यांचा जो स्वभाव आहे डाऊन टू अर्थचा, तोही तुम्हाला लक्षात आला असेल. त्यांनी हॉलमध्ये एंट्री केली पण कोणाला कळलं पण नाही की ते आलेले आहेत हॉलमध्ये. याच्यावरून या सगळ्या गोष्टी कळतात. To go ahead with our program, now we have famous oncologist Dr. Swapnil Mane sir. So we have Dr. Madhurika Kate to go ahead with the program.
Good afternoon, one and all present over here. I would like to introduce myself. I am Dr. Madhurika Kate. I am working as an assistant professor at Suryadatta Institute of Health Sciences, College of Physiotherapy. And I would like to put a light upon the words which Sir shared with us, where he said that he has a motive to introduce one new institute every other year. So I would like to introduce that our institute, Suryadatta Institute of Health Sciences, was established in the year 2021, and now we'll be going ahead with the third batch ahead in the academic year 2023-24. So I would like to put a light upon what all institute does for everyone. So it's a medical institute where we provide a course of physiotherapy for 4.5 years. It is affiliated to Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, and along with the curriculum, as Sir's motive is, we try to upskill everyone present in our institute. We train them not only for medical curriculum, but also with the extracurricular activities. We conduct camps where they get excess of exposure, and when they move out of the college, they face the world and they can treat any patient who come across them. So along with that, I would like to inform everyone that since the admission process is going on, any of your apprentice who is aspiring to become a physiotherapist, you can come and take information from our institute that is in building 2, Suryadatta Institute of Health Sciences, College of Physiotherapy. Our college code is 06177. If anyone is going to fill a preference form in coming days, please make sure you put this college and get an opportunity to study along with us. And along with that, I'd like to introduce one of the most eminent personalities present with us, that is Dr. Swapnil Mane. He's a very known oncosurgeon. I would like to put a light upon few things. He's a founder and chairman at Mane Medical Foundation and Research Center at Rahuri village, Ahmednagar district, if I'm not wrong. And he has been a practicing oncosurgeon since last 20-25 years. He was a practicing oncosurgeon at Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai. But he had a motive to serve the needy, and that is when he established a small or an NGO in a small district of Ahmednagar, and he's running that for all the very needy people. So I would like to say, at his childhood, he met one of his uncle where he saw someone suffering from cancer and not able to live a life. He took this as a purpose of his life and is serving the society through giving it back to whatever he has learned. So big round of applause for him. And I would like to say that this is what our career should do. We should give it back to the society from where we learn it. Thank you so much, sir. Please, you can come to the stage. Thank you.
So, small video presentation, how we work at the rural area. Yeah. We got a 30-bed cancer hospital at Rahuri, district Ahmedabad, near Shirdi. And we run a 9 community project. We'll see one by one. This is the charitable hospital, 30 bed at Rahuri, serving the people.
मला 6 महिन्यापासून खूप त्रास होता. आता मी माने हॉस्पिटलला येऊन माझा इलाज केलाय. माझं ऑपरेशन झालंय. मी एकदम चांगली बरी झाली.
10 वर्षापासून दुखत होतं. डॉक्टर मला देव धर्मावाले माणसं भेटले. धन्यवाद.
As myself, Dr. Swapnil Mane, I am a gynecological surgeon practicing at Rahuri district, Ahmednagar. We lead a NGO, the Saidam Cancer Hospital, and the 9 community project in the rural Maharashtra since 12 years. When I was practicing at Tata Cancer Hospital and St. J.S. Medical College, Mumbai, KEM Hospital, Mumbai, then I observed that long waiting queues, the very great struggle for the rural people to reach the metro cities, and the residential issues for the patients and relatives, and a lot of other trouble, the financial issues. So I decided that time to start a small organization at rural area that will serve the same purpose, that will serve the poor and needy patients, especially cancer, a killer disease. And we started working on 1st of May 2011. Now since 12 years, we have a 30-bed cancer hospital. So near about 8,000 surgeries has been done free of the cost for poor and needy patients under various government schemes. And main motto is to provide the screening or do the screening in early stages that is done by the community projects. Because everyone knows that early cancer detection is a cure for cancer. When cancer goes out of control or cancer goes in stage 3 and 4, very difficult to cure or very difficult to have control on that. That's why the early detection is important. That's why we started this mission, Cancer Free India Mission, in 2011 and started doing the working. So, very drastic situation for the cancer in rural population, near about 1,500 to 1,800 deaths daily occurring in India due to such a killer disease. After road traffic accident, this is the second most commonest cause of death in India. So such a big disaster for the rural people. Those patients are suffering from the cancer, or the relatives are suffering from the cancer in their houses, or the relatives, some friends are suffering. Those people know the pain of the cancer occurring with cancer. That's why very simple precautions we can take to curb the cancer. We should know that, everyone should know that, everyone should aware about that policy. So in women's, the rural area, we have seen that cervical cancer is the most common cancer. In urban area, the breast cancer in women is the most common cancer, and oral cancers are the most commonly found cancer in the males. So this is a scenario, for the cancer, and we'll see how it grows, pathophysiology of the cancer. See, there are 2 types of tumors. One is a simple tumor, benign tumor. One is a malignant tumor. And the characteristic of the simple tumor, benign tumor, that it doesn't spread. It spreads locally only. In case of cancerous tumor, it spreads from one place to another place. In initial stages, that is localized. But in later on, it spreads to the neighboring tissues, in the neighboring organs, and other organs. And so due to this drawback or this scenario, when the malignant tumor or the cancer tumor, when in early phases, can be cured, can be excised. But when it goes in the surrounding tissues, via blood, via lymphatics, then very difficult to do the cure for the cancer. So that is the difference between benign and malignant, the simple tumor and the cancerous tumor. That's why if you cut down the simple tumor, if you excise the tumor, then easy for the cure. Okay, so this is the pathology. These are the different stages. When the tumor is localized, that can be called as a stage 1. When tumor goes surrounding tissue, it can be called as a stage 2. When tumor goes away from the surrounding tissues, it's called stage 3. When tumor involves another organ, it's called stage 4. So that's why the detection of cancer in stage 1 and 2 very crucial. Early stages very crucial. That's why we should have a major efforts to catch the cancer in early stages. That's why we started this mission to the community projects, the community-based cancer project, to catch the cancer in early stages. there are more than 100 types of cancer. It can affect any part of the body. And more than 30% cancer can be detected early. Cancer is the second most common cause of death worldwide. That is scenario. And near about 11 to 15 lakhs people affected each year from the cancer, and 15 to 1800 deaths due to the cancer. So we'll see. And cervical cancer, near about 200 to 220 deaths of the woman occurring daily in India, and breast cancer, near about 70 to 80 deaths occurring in India. So such a drastic situation is there. So everyone should know how to catch cancer in early stages. Some little symptoms are there, some signs are there. We can call it as a premonitory signs. By that signs, we can catch the cancer in early stages. Like some growth, some tumor. We are feeling some tumor. Another thing, white or red patches in the mouth. Then breathlessness more than 21 days. Then loose motions, acidity. In such cases, there might be a cancer. Then any the bone pain. When you consult a doctor, we have taken the medicine, but we are not getting relief. That means that we should examine, or we should check it from the expert person. That is the indication. These are the types of cancer: lung cancer, breast cancer, colon rectal cancer, endometrial cancer, pancreatic cancer, kidney cancer, prostate cancer, thyroid cancer, leukemia. Leukemia is a blood cancer. In uterine tissue, as everyone sees, there is a cervix, there is a mouth of the uterus, and that is the mouth of the uterus is a sensitive part, and that is affected by the cancer most commonly, and that spread laterally. Second, one test is available, that is pap smear test. Very simple test. Everyone after married life, after marriage, every woman should undergo this test. Every clinic has the availability of this test, and everyone should do it yearly. When the test becomes successfully, when 3 years, when test is normal, then we can go for the testing for 3 yearly. So these are the cancer organs like carcinoma, lung cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, bladder, as per the organ affected, blood cancer or leukemias. These cancers are named as per the glands: chondro for cartilage, erythro red blood cells. These are the causes, most commonly done causes for the cancer. These are the radiations, infections, and chemicals. These are the things commonly done for the, this is commonly responsible for the. This is the most important slide. So in environmental factor, the tobacco addiction, tobacco in different parts, tobacco and its allied product are responsible for the 70% of cancer. In that, tobacco, gutka, mawa, cigar, excessive alcohol intake, these are the addictions responsible for 70% of cases. So we should keep ourselves away from these cancerous agents or the addictions. Now, as Dr. Chodia said, the screen addiction is too much rising. The people are excessively using the social media, the computers, the laptop, the television, mobile phones. So there is a study that has proven that there is an increased incidence of the eye cancer and brain cancer, those people residing in the locality of the towers, mobile towers. So that is coming up, that is research very, that's why we should restrict ourselves to limit ourselves for the rationalize the use of the screens or the mobile phones. That is very important for this, now the young generations should know about that. Second thing, the young generation we should keep it away from the various addictions I already told. Then environmental factors, the knowingly, unknowingly, we are getting the chemical contamination because the inorganic food, the excessive use of fertilizers in the land, water, food, due to indiscriminate use of the fertilizers, indiscriminate use of the insecticides in the farms. The more agricultural land, more will be the spraying, the more will be the use of the fertilizer. That's why that is the unknown reason, that is the new reason coming up for the cancer. So we should have a natural food as far as possible, and organic farming, that should be preferred. That is very important. So another reason, the viral infections like human immunodeficiency virus, then the hepatitis B virus infection, these are the causes for the cancer. Second thing, the other causes, the lack of exercise, the high BMI, that may predispose to cancer. The BMI more than 28, 30, that is a high BMI. So also the exercise, the lack of exercise, the sedentary work style, and the psychological issues like depression, these are all contributory factors for cancer. And we should do the exercises regularly, that is very important. Also, after 4 hours of sitting position, when you sit in the office continuous for the 4 hours, we should wake up, start walking, or do the effort of the, So that's why the more than 4 hours of the stagnation of the blood in the veins, in the calf muscle, may give rise to the venous thrombosis. That is the issue of worry. That's why more than 4 hours of sitting should not be advocated anywhere. Okay, there are computer jobs, some that sitting in the continuous for the 8 hours, 10 hours, that is not good for the health. That is important. Then, main precautions for the to prevent the cancer different stages. Okay, our organization conduct the lectures in rural areas specifically, because we have seen the tribal area, rural area, they are away from the mainstream. Some villages, some areas, so many talukas in tribal areas, I was seeing that they are not seeing the doctors, nurses and the good hospitals, and they are much fearful and they are away from the mainstream. So our organization specifically work for these rural people. Those are away. We conduct the lectures at the village level. We conduct the lectures in Marathi for cancer awareness, later on the cancer detection. Near about 450 camps has been conducted by our organization in the rural Maharashtra. Near about 3 lakhs people we have examined for the cancer, free testing. We do the pap smear for the cervical cancer. We do the oral examination, oral screening for the oral cancer, then the breast examination, mammography for the breast cancer. Such a policies we have adapted since 12 years. Near about 8,000 surgeries, 8,000 people has been detected through that measure, and ultimately the 8,000 people has been saved. That is cancer is too much rising in the rural population. I think, my personal opinion, our teams thinks that is a national crisis will be there after some days. That's why we should have some precautions. I'm going to tell that precautions after some time. Then, that's why the early detection very much important. Whatever the complaint you are having, like bone pain, the tumor inside, the throat pain is there, pharyngitis is there, repeated cough is there, breathlessness is there, then instead of taking medication you are not getting relief, then we should consult a specialist doctor. Then giddiness for the brain cancer, you are getting the giddiness repeatedly after standing, after lying down, then we should check up for the specialist. Second, immediate decrease in the eyesight, you should go for the specialist doctor. Second thing, the very common, the red and white patches in the mouth. Any ulcer, any wound in the mouth, or the gingiva, or the tongue, down the tongue, upper side of the tongue, we should consult the specialist doctor, we should get examined by the doctor surgeon. So that is very important. Then, if your immediate change of the voice, the sore throat or immediate change of voice, we should examine, go for the doctor. If you're getting the repeated loose motions, if repeated abdominal pain, instead of the treatment by the general practitioner, you are not getting relief, we should go for the specialist checkup. That is very important. Then, another important find in women is the white discharge, the excessive menstrual blood loss, then back pain, pelvic pain, then the lower abdominal pain, we should go and consult a doctor. We should have the ultrasound done compulsory. Second thing, about the breast cancer, any unknown mass, any suspicious tumor in the breast or in the armpits, we should examine the doctor for this one. Or you yourself can examine the breast at the time of birth, daily examination can be done. It is called the self-examination for the breast cancer and can be done. The palpate the breast or the rib cage, that can be done daily. So it is called self-examination, self-screening. So even if you are not ill, you should go to the doctor at least once in the year, once in the 6 months. We should consult your general practitioner or your doctor physician for the checkup. That is my sincere request. Very good. There is a trend in rural population specifically that when we are ill, we'll go to the doctor, seek the doctor. Without ill or when you are normal, yearly once you should examine or you should do the doctor and you should perform the common cancer test everywhere that is available, like the pap smear for the cervical cancer for women that is now growing in the rural area due to the inhygiene to the private parts, then the multiple pregnancies in short time, the early marriages, then indiscriminate use of the oral contraceptive pills like Malayan, Maladian, lot of things without physician's recommendation, then over-the-counter use of the drugs, then whatever the smaller things, we go to the counter and take a drug. That is also another factor that the cancer is little bit uprising. Second thing that, so in precautions for cancer, especially for cervical cancer, I should say, that is the only one cancer prevented by the vaccine. There are 3 doses of vaccines available. Everyone should take the 3 doses of vaccine for cervical cancer from 9 years of age to the 26 years of the age for the women. Okay, in 9 to 26 year girls, we should take the cervical vaccine, and very good opportunity, the 3 doses at the interval of the 1 month, and 3rd dose should be taken at the 6 months, 0, 1 and 6 months. The 3 doses will give you the 70 to 80% cure for the prevention for the cervical cancer, and that has to be taken by each and every woman, because that is the opportunity, that is the only one cancer, that is the most common in rural India, and that is the most commonly preventable cancer. So everyone should get vaccinated. To go to the gynecologist and oncosurgeons, and vaccination is very much essential. Secondly, the menstrual hygiene, the cleanliness or hygiene of the private parts, very much important, and that is also one of the precursors for the cervical cancer. Second thing, in between 2 child, there should be a distance, or the gap should be at least 3 years, 2 to 3 years, that is recommended by the medical literature. And another thing that if there is any white discharge, anything is there, we should consult doctor and do the test. And yearly after marriage, every woman should undergo the pap test. That is a simple test without any pain. Simple test is recommended, and we get result in the 2 hours, 1 hour. We scrap the cells of the cervix, the mouth of the uterus, and we examine that cells under the microscope. And if you see any the cancerous changes in that cell, then we can diagnose or identify the cancer. If any suspicious things are there, we'll go for the biopsy and the ultrasound. So that's why the pap smear testing should be done by each and every woman after the marriage. These are the precautions very important. Then, breast cancer, I already said the self-breast examination by the patient, that is very much important. Otherwise, after 35 years of age, we should go for the mammography. Simple X-ray examination of the breast, and that will diagnose if there is any suspicious lesion, any mass is palpable, that can be diagnosed. Then second step will be go to the biopsy. We should take a biopsy of that suspicious lesion to diagnose the cancer. And any mass is palpable in axilla should be shown to doctor. The causes of breast cancer is the indiscriminate use of hormones. If any woman suffers from the menstrual issues, they used to go to the counter and take drugs from the medical store. That is a very common practice in India. So that drug should be provided. Every drug you are taking should be under medical supervision. Hormones are very routinely used by the women for the different elements. So, and also the rational drug use is very important for any menstrual issue. Second thing, the breast cancer, the obesity is one of the predisposing factor. Obesity is not only predisposition for the breast cancer, for all the rest of the cancer. So any cancer risk is increased due to the obesity. When BMI goes above the 28 and 30, BMI is the ratio of the height and weight. that is calculated by simple formula, weight divided by height square in meter, and that should be 22 to 24 maximum in Indian population. If it goes 28, 20, 30, we should go for the weight reduction, diet management, exercise. That is very important. Okay. Yeah. So these are the precautions. Though at the end, I will take the very short time. So take-home message will be do the regular exercise, 30 to 40 minute walking, whatever exercise possible by you, that should be done by each and every one. Okay. Second thing, the natural diet, the less fatty diet, the diet the consisting of the pure carbohydrate should be avoided. Like rice product, those things are seen as a white, that should be avoided. We should prefer on the green leafy vegetables, the jawar roti, these are the much better. Third thing, we should get vaccinated, self-breast examination, keep a hygiene of the private parts, that is much important, and make yourself aware about the cancer education. So these are the things, if you apply, if you prevent, if you adjust, then we can prevent such a killer disease like cancer. I extend my great thanks to Dr. Sanjay Chodia and the Suryadatta Educational Institute for the great opportunity to speak. And once again, our the trustee, Ms. Archana Sharma, will speak about the menstrual hygiene. Thank you so much.
Sir, please have a seat here, please. Yeah. So I would like to introduce few of the very known eminent personalities who are there along with us. So I would like to welcome Miss Archana Sharma. Ma'am, please come and have a seat on stage. So I would like to tell that she is an honorary Rotarian and trustee of Sai Dham Hospital, and she has known and crowned as Woman of Substance for MWI beauty pageant in USA. She is an actress and model and anchor by profession, but even along with that, she has been doing such good works and contributing towards the society. She has been one of the 100 influential women, categorized as one of the top 100 influential women 2022 by Blissful Women, Queen's London. And she has been acclaimed with more than 200 plus awards at national and international for rendering selfless community service. Ma'am, we are pleased to have you over here at the Suryadatta Institute of Health Sciences. Thank you so much. And Suryadatta Foundations all together. Yeah. So please have a seat. Yes. Ma'am, I would like to felicitate Dr. Swapnil Mane. I would also like to felicitate Ms. Archana Sharma for having us, for being with us over here.
राहुल थोड़ा सा आगे ना.
I would like to invite Dr. Ajit Manyar, who is the BJP of Secretary of BJP and also Chairman at Bandra Hindu Association. And I would like sir to felicitate him. I would also like to invite Dr. Afshan Laheji, who is the President at Indian Dental Association, Mumbai.
राहुल थोड़ा पलीड उजव्या साईड.
अवेअरनेस सेशन्स आपण जे कंडक्ट करतोय इज ऑल लिडिंग टू युअर सक्सेसफुल करिअर ग्रोथ रिलेटेड टू युअर प्रोफेशन लागलेली आहे. जी काय लाईफस्टाईल आपली सर्वांची चेंज झालेली आहे त्याच्यामुळे आपलं फोकस टाईम स्पॅन. आता मुलांना 40-45 मिनिटापेक्षा जास्त बसू शकत नाही. 10वीला पण तुम्ही होता सर्व विद्यार्थिनी, एक तासाचं सेशन झालं की ब्रेक. 2 वर्षापूर्वी तर सगळंच ऑनलाईन होतं. आता पेरेंट्स देखील ऑनलाईन जॉब करतात. मग कुठेतरी आता त्याच्यामुळे होणारे दुष्परिणाम आपल्याला दिसायला लागलेले आहेत. लाईफस्पॅन कमी झालेला आहे, आजार वाढलेले आहेत, सडन डेथ होतात. ते पूर्वीचं ॲव्हरेज एज 80+ होतं, ते आता 65 वरती आलेलं आहे. आणि अजून काही 2-4 वर्षानंतर, 5-10 वर्षानंतर काही होऊ शकतं. तर वी शुड बी प्रिपेअर्ड डेली फिटनेस ॲक्टिव्हिटी. आणि म्हणून प्रिव्हेन्शन कसं झालं पाहिजे, व्हॉट ऑल प्रिकॉशनरी मेजर वी शुड टेक इन्स्टेड ऑफ गोईंग टू डॉक्टर अँड देन डुईंग चेकिंग अँड देन फाइंडिंग आउट की मला हे झालं आहे ते झालेलं आहे. तर न होण्याकरता काय केलं पाहिजे, याच्याकरता हे सेशन्स आहेत. आणि यांचे सेशन आज आपण का ठेवले, कारण तर पेरेंट्स आहेत. पेरेंट्सचं महत्त्व काय आहे तुमच्या जीवनात हे तुम्हाला कल्पना आहे. पेरेंट्स आहात म्हणून तुम्ही आहात. आईवडिलांची तब्येत जर चांगली असेल तरच तुमचं अटेन्शन, कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन, अभ्यासामध्ये मन लागणं, तुम्हाला 50% सपोर्ट आईवडिलांकडून कळत न कळत होत असतो. आपण ते फार कॅज्युअली घेतो. आपल्याला वाटतं की ती त्यांची जबाबदारी आहे. ते घर मॅनेज करत असतात, जॉब मॅनेज करत असतात, परिवारांशी त्यांचे रिलेशन्स चालू असतात आणि इतर घरातल्या मेड सर्वंटकडनं देखील काम करून घेत असतात, शिवाय जॉब करत असतात. दे आर मल्टीटास्कर्स. तर देअर हेल्थ शुड बी गुड. येस ऑर नो स्टुडंट्स? पाहिजे ना का नाही? पण आपण त्याला महत्त्व देत नाही. आता सध्या आपण ह्या लाईफस्टाईलमुळे मटेरियलिस्टिक वर्ल्डमध्ये आपण सर्व पहिल्यांदा आधी पैसा किंवा मला फेसबुक लाईक किती आहे, ट्विटरवर किती आहे, इंस्टाग्रामवर किती आहेत, कोणी मला बघितलं का नाही बघितलं, थम्सअप केलं की नाही, फॉरवर्ड केलं की नाही, असं मला वाटतं. कारण मी सोशल मीडियावरती नाही आहे. जे काय ऐकतं मी ते सांगतोय तुम्हाला. याच्यामध्ये आपण जास्त वेळ घालवतो, त्याच्यामुळे आपण डिप्रेस होतो आणि आपल्या घरी एवढी चांगली व्यक्ती असतात त्यांची संवाद साधणं पण कमी झालेलं आहे. तर तो आता कुठेतरी हळूहळू आपलं त्याचं प्रमाण कमी केलं पाहिजे, कारण त्याचे दुष्परिणाम आपल्याला दिसायला लागलेले आहेत. आणि जर आपण एवढं माहिती असून देखील त्याच्याकडे दुर्लक्ष केलं तर आय डोंट थिंक की वी डिझर्व बेस्ट रिझल्ट आउट ऑफ दिस. सो फर्स्ट इज हेल्थ, डेफिनेटली. मे बी वॉक, योगा, मेडिटेशन, मिनिमम 1 hour or any form of exercise, maybe sports, and then your routine should start, or at the end of the day you should do it. But it is must. 2% मार्क कमी मिळाला तरी चालतील, पण याच्यावर 1 तास घालवायचा आहे तुम्हाला. प्रत्येकाचा लाईफस्पॅन परमेश्वराने ठरवून दिलेला आहे, दॅट इज इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ ब्रीथ्स. तुम्ही चांगलं काम केलं, तुमची जर झोप चांगली झाली, तुम्ही जर मेडिटेशन केलं, पॉझिटिव्ह थिंकिंग केलं, कोणाबद्दलही वाईट नाही केलं, आईवडिलांच्या करता सपोर्टिंग एन्व्हायरमेंट तयार केलं, तर तुम्हाला करस्पॉन्डिंगली त्याचे बेटर रिझल्ट्स मिळतील. ॲक्शन अँड रिॲक्शन्स आर इक्वल अँड अपोजिट्स. प्रत्येकाचा लाईफस्पॅन ठरलेला आहे. कधी आपण चुकीचं काम केलं की आपलं ब्रेथ्स वाढतात. हॉस्पिटलमध्ये गेलो आजाराने आपण टेन्शन नाही. आपण कोविडमध्ये बघितलं की बरेचसे लोक एकमेकाकडे बघूनच जागेवरच गेले, प्रेशर नाही, कारण बीट्स वाढत होते, BP वाढत गेलं, BP शूटअप झालं, शेजारी डेथ होते आणि त्यावेळेसच तो आतमध्ये जातोय. अशा कंडिशनमुळे आपण आपलं जर हेल्थ एवढं आपल्याला कळलेलं आहे या 2 वर्षात, फार म्हणजे अख्ख्या जगाला कळलेलं आहे. तर वी मस्ट टेक अटमोस्ट केअर ऑफ युअर हेल्थ अँड युअर फॅमिली हेल्थ ऑल्सो. इट इज इक्वली इम्पॉर्टंट. प्लीज डोंट इग्नोर दिस पॅरामीटर. इट्स नॉट ओनली युअर हेल्थ. आई बाबा जरी एक्सरसाइज करत नसेल तर तुम्ही त्यांना एनकरेज करा. कदाचित तुम्ही त्यांच्याबरोबर बसून करा. आठवड्यातून 5 दिवस 1 तास एक्सरसाइज, म्हणजे 5 तास आठवड्यातून, म्हणजे महिन्याला 20 तास, म्हणजे ॲव्हरेज किती झाले महिन्यातनं? 2 दिवस तुमचे. 2 दिवस महिन्यातून तुम्ही स्वतः करता आणि आपल्या पेरेंट्स करता आणि सर्वांची हेल्थ चांगली राहण्याकरता जर दिले तर मला असं वाटतं की आपण खऱ्या अर्थाने चांगलं जीवनशैली जगतोय. आणि जंक फूड, फास्ट फूड याच्यापासून आपल्याला दूर राहायचं आहे. ऑप्शन नसेल तर गोष्ट वेगळी आहे. आठवड्यातून एकदा मुलं असायला लागली आहे. ते खायला पाहिजे, पण ते कुठं गरजेचं आहे? वेस्टर्न कंट्रीमध्ये आपण त्यांची ब्लाइंडली स्टाईल अडॉप्ट करतोय. जिथं आपल्याला जे गरज नाही आहे फक्त आपण फॉलो करतो त्यांना, त्याच्या डिसिप्लिनला आपण फॉलो करत नाही आहे. तर नाही हे बोलायचं नाही आहे, आपण काय करायचं ते बोलूया आणि बाकीच्यांना पण एनकरेज करून वाजवा त्यांच्याकडे बघून. कारण आज 4 तास बसणं 10वी पास मुलांना शक्य नाही आहे. आणि एवढं शांततेने ते ऐकतात आहे, ज्याला ऐकायचं नाही ते स्मूथली बाहेर जातात आहे, एवढी शिस्त ते पाळतात आहे. म्हणजे खरं कौतुक केलं पाहिजे तुमचं, एवढ्या वेळ तुम्ही बसताय. आणि तुमचं कौतुक जे बाहेर गेलेल्यांचं नाही म्हणत, बाहेर गेलेले डिसिप्लिन फॉलो करतात आहे की मला हे ऐकायचं नाही आहे, चला दुसऱ्याला डिस्टर्ब नको करायला. इथं बसलेल्यांना ऐकायचं सिन्सिअरली, लेट देम स्टडी अँड गेन सम गुड नॉलेज. कारण प्रत्येकाचं एक लाईफस्टाईल वेगळी असते. यू आर अ नॉलेज सीकर, तुम्हाला ज्ञानाची भूक आहे. आणि ही आपण म्हणतो ना की हे सोर्स आहेत नॉलेज देणारे, आणि युअर ऑब्जेक्ट्स, सोर्स अँड ऑब्जेक्ट्स मीट विथ फुल इंटेन्सिटी, देर इज अ इन्स्टिंक्ट ट्रान्सफॉर्मेशन टेक्स प्लेस. आणि म्हणून आम्ही तुम्हाला मुद्दामून 4-4 तास बसायची सवय लावतोय. वेगवेगळे विषयवर मंथन करतोय. काही विषय आवडणार आहे, काही तुम्हाला आवडत नाही, पण ते गरजेचं आहे, जे तुम्हाला नंतर कळणार आहे. म्हणून तुम्ही इथं बसला एवढा वेळ, जे कोणी पहिल्या वेळेपासून बसलेले आहेत त्यांचे खरोखर मी मनापासून आभार मानतो की खरोखर तुम्हाला एक ज्ञानाची भूक आहे. आणि यू रिस्पेक्ट की जे काही चाललेलं आहे ते माझ्या चांगल्याकरता चाललेलं आहे. आणि कुठलीही संस्था, कुठलंही टीचर, कुठल्याही मुलाचं मनात त्यांचा विचार पण येणार नाही की ह्याला अननेसरली इथे बसून पनिशमेंट द्या. येईल का अशी कधी शंका? येस ऑर नो? सो बिग तुमच्याकरता एकदा जोरदार टाळ्या. म्हणजे आपण थकलो असेल तर जरा थोडा एनर्जी येईल आपल्याला. नंतर एक सेशन होणार आहे. नंतर तुम्हाला जे काय 1 ॲक्ट प्ले करायचे असतील, म्युझिक प्ले करायचं असेल, डान्स करायचे असतील, एंटरटेनमेंट करायचं असेल, तर हॅपी नोटवरती आपण वीकेंड सेलिब्रेट करून आपण जाऊ शकतो. ज्यांना असंच जायचं असेल तेही जाऊ शकतात. आत्ता जरी कोणाला जायचं असेल, खरोखर काही काम असेल, तेही जाऊ शकतात. पण जे इथं बसतील ना ते ह्या डायसचा रिस्पेक्ट करतील. रिस्पेक्ट ऑफ डायस मीन्स रिस्पेक्ट ऑफ युअर पेरेंट्स. प्लीज ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड. आणि जर तुम्हाला इंटरेस्ट नसेल तर ॲक्च्युली तो डेव्हलप केला पाहिजे. आणि डेव्हलप करण्याची प्रक्रिया जी असते ना ती ही प्रोसेस चालू आहे. आता मेंटल माइंड सर्जरी चालू आहे. ती सवय नाही आहे पण लावायला पाहिजे. इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये गेल्यानंतर तुम्हाला 12-12 तास काम करावं लागतं. काही काहींना 16 तास करावं लागतं. जे US, UK आणि वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी करतात ते रात्री करतात. त्यांना प्रॉक्टरने बघितलं जातं ते काम करतात की नाही. हल्ले तरी सांगतात प्लीज कम ऑन युअर सीट. हे जे काय कॉर्पोरेट लाईफस्टाईल आहे, प्रोफेशनल लाईफस्टाईल आहे, त्याचं बीज रोवण्याचं, तुमच्यामध्ये एक चांगली मजबूती आणण्याचं, फिजिकली आणि मेंटली फिटनेस आणण्याकरता ही एक प्रोसेस चालू आहे. सुरुवातीला 2-3 दिवस त्रास तर होणारच आहे. कुठलीही नवीन गोष्ट आपल्याला जर अडॉप्ट करायची असेल, एकदम फ्री झोनमध्ये होता. 10वीला मार्क्स मिळाले 100%, 90%, 95%, 102%, 50%, 35% कदाचित पडला. आणि कदाचित एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी रिझल्ट्स, बऱ्याचशा अचिव्हमेंट्स सिटीला, स्टेट लेवलला, नॅशनल लेवलला. पण वाय नॉट ॲट ग्लोबल लेवल? वाय नॉट वी एम बिग? वाय नॉट वी हॅव ग्रेट ॲम्बिशन्स? मे बी विल अचीव इट ऑर विल गो नियरर टू दॅट. आणि त्याच्याकरता हा सगळा प्रवास आपला आहे. मला बसवून ठेवण्याचं 4 तास तुमच्यामध्ये ती कॅपॅसिटी डेव्हलप करण्याची. ती कॅपॅसिटी डेव्हलप करत असताना कोणाची मान दुखते, कोणाची कंबर दुखते, कोणाला आणखी काही त्रास होत आहे, कोणाला मित्रमैत्रिणीचे मेसेजेस येतात आहे, अरे काय बसला तिथे, ये बाहेर जरा गंमत करूया, मजा करूया. हे सगळं चालणार आणि चाललं पण पाहिजे. येस ऑर नो? येतात त्यांना फोन मेसेजेस, फोन व्हायब्रेट होतोय, तो ठरवतोय आपण काय करायचं. मोबाईल ठरवतोय की तुम्ही इथे बसायचं, चांगलं नॉलेज घ्यायचं, कॅपॅसिटी बिल्डअप करायची, स्टॅमिना डेव्हलप करायचा, की बाहेर जायचं. मोबाईल ठरवतोय किंवा मित्र आणि मैत्रीण ठरवते किंवा सोशल मीडिया फ्रेंड्स ठरवतात. ते नोन आहेत, अननोन आहेत. याच्याविषयी बरेचसे आपले सेशन होणार आहेत. कारण आपण सायबर सिक्युरिटीमधले आपण वन ऑफ द बेस्ट इन्स्टिट्यूट, आपली फर्स्ट इन्स्टिट्यूट आहे पुण्यातली, पुणे युनिव्हर्सिटीच्या अंडर. पायनियर, 100% रिझल्ट, सगळे टॉपर आपले आहेत. आणि अशा बऱ्याच डेव्हलपमेंट होणार आहे. काही गोष्टी तुमच्या आवडीच्या असतील, काही गोष्टी तुम्हाला आवडणार नाही. पण शेवटी हे कुठल्याही कोर्समध्ये हे चालणार आहे. तुम्ही 11वी-12वी करताय, कोणाचा सायन्स आवडता विषय, कोणाचा मॅथ्स आहे, तर कोणाला मॅथ्स अजिबातच आवडत नाही, मॅथ्सची भीती वाटते. पण मॅथ्स सगळा सोपा विषय आहे, त्याच्यावर प्रेम केलं तर तसं या इंडक्शन सेशनमधल्या प्रत्येक स्पीकरवरती प्रेम करायचं आहे. आपल्याला बसायचं आहे, ऐकायचं आहे, स्टॅमिना डेव्हलप करायचं आहे. आपलंच इनडायरेक्टली तुमचं परीक्षण होणार आहे की तुमची तब्येत तुम्हाला किती साथ देते बसायला. जर मला 4 तास बसायचं असेल, परीक्षेच्या वेळेस अभ्यास करायचा असेल, क्लासरूममध्ये पेपर लिहायचा असेल, तर माझे कुठले कुठले बॉडी पार्ट्स मला साथ देत नाही आहे आणि ते देण्याकरता मला काय करायला पाहिजे, हे एक सेल्फ इव्हॅल्युएशन तुमच्याकडनं होणार आहे, तुमच्या स्वतःच्या तब्येतीचं, प्रकृतीचं. तर हे इनडायरेक्टली हे पण ॲडव्हान्टेज आहे तुम्हाला अशा सेशन्सचा. आवड नसताना पण कसं बसायचं आहे. तुम्हाला कंपनीमध्ये जाल, तुम्ही CA व्हाल, तुम्ही इंजिनियर व्हाल, काही एम्प्लॉईज तुम्हाला आवडत नाही आहेत, पण देर आर व्हेरियस रिझन्स की त्यांना ठेवावं लागतं. काही तुमच्या अंडर काम करणार आहेत ते, पण त्याला देखील तुम्हाला बरोबर घेऊन जावं लागतं. एवढे रूल्स रेग्युलेशन्स आहेत. तर अशा एन्व्हायरमेंटमध्ये आपण कसं काम करायचं, तर आपल्याला स्वतःलाही तयार करण्याची एक इनडायरेक्ट प्रक्रिया चालू आहे. याला आपण म्हणतो की ट्रान्सफॉर्मेशन ऑफ युअर माइंड. याचं एक ॲनालिसिस होतं आहे. डिपेंड्स हाऊ यू लुक ॲट इट. प्रत्येक मिनिटाला प्रत्येक सेकंदाला दे आर लर्निंग. ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन अस. इफ यू टेक इट पॉझिटिव्हली. तुम्ही त्याच्याकडे क्रिटिक्स नजरेने बघितलं तर तुमची ॲटिट्यूड होऊन जाते. तुम्ही त्याच्याकडे पॉझिटिव्ह और मला ह्यातनं काय मिळणार आहे हे जर बघितलं तर लर्निंग व्हायला लागतं. ती ॲबिलिटी जर तुमच्यामध्ये आली तर जिथे पण तुम्ही जाल, कुठल्याही प्रोग्रामला, मूवीला, मित्रांबरोबर, मैत्रिणींबरोबर, वडिलांबरोबर, आईवडिलांबरोबर, सोसायटीमध्ये, बाहेर, कोचिंग क्लासला, कुठेही जाल, इफ यू कीप दॅट ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह व्हॉट इज देअर इन फॉर मी, तर तुम्हाला तशा पॉझिटिव्ह गोष्टी दिसायला लागतात की तुमची ॲबिलिटी तशी डेव्हलप होते. हे 8 दिवस आपले जे आहेत ते ह्या पद्धतीचे चालणार आहेत. काही गोष्टी आवडणार आहे, नाही आवडणार आहे. काही गोष्टीमध्ये एखाद्या पर्टिक्युलर व्यक्तीला भरपूर टेक अवे असणार आहे. कदाचित इरिलेव्हंट फील्डला तुम्हाला नसेल, पण होलिस्टिक एज्युकेशन असणं गरजेचं आहे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, तुम्ही जर चार्टर्ड अकाउंटंट होणार असाल तर तुम्हाला इंजिनिअरिंगचे पण ॲस्पेक्ट्स माहिती असायला पाहिजे, मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग प्रोसेसेस काय ते माहिती असायला पाहिजे, आणि तरच तुम्ही इंडस्ट्री समजू शकाल. आणि ज्याला इंजिनिअरिंग सेक्टरमध्ये जायचं आहे त्याला फायनान्स आणि मॅनेजमेंटचं देखील नॉलेज पाहिजे. अदरवाईज ही विल बी ओनली एम्प्लॉई वर्किंग ऑन द शॉप फ्लोर. म्हणून हे जे काय होतं आहे होलिस्टिक नॉलेज, ERP, कम्प्युटरायझेशन्स, एंड टू एंड, तुम्ही आत्ता जे काय शिकणार आहात, जे पण काही कोर्स करणार, तुम्हाला सर्व प्रोसेसेस ब्रीफ नॉलेज पाहिजे. आणि मी जसं सांगितलं, यू शुड बी जिनियस इन युअर मेन प्रोफेशन. पण ॲट द सेम टाईम ओनली IT इंजिनियर कॅनॉट डेव्हलप एनी सॉफ्टवेअर फॉर द मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग इंडस्ट्री, फॉर द बँकिंग सेक्टर, unless and until he has fairly or good knowledge of the finance also, how banking function takes place. Otherwise he will become handicapped. कोण CA झालेला आहे, MBA फायनान्स झालेला आहे, MCOM आहे, BCOM आहे, तुम्हाला त्याची मदत घ्यावी लागेल. आणि त्यात जर तुम्हाला थोडं नॉलेज असेल तर तुम्ही चांगलं करू शकाल. म्हणून प्रत्येक सेशन या प्रत्येक टीम करता इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. पुढचे 7 दिवस 6 दिवस तुम्ही सर्वजण या. पेरेंट्सना दररोज शेअर करा की मी आज काय शिकलो. ही जर प्रवृत्ती ठेवली संध्याकाळी जाताना किंवा नेक्स्ट डे येताना, आज मी काय शिकलो, हे दररोज संध्याकाळी तुम्ही रिफ्लेक्शन सेशनमध्ये एक रिकॅप घ्यायचं आहे की आज मला हे शिकायला मिळालं, हे टीचर होते, हे स्पीकर होते. कारण प्रत्येकाला डिपेंडिंग अपॉन युअर रिपोर्ट ऑफ द पर्टिक्युलर डे यू विल बी गेटिंग अ सर्टिफिकेट. या सर्टिफिकेटची व्हॅल्यू आहे, त्याला मार्क्स आहेत. दिस इज अकॅडमिक क्रेडिट बँक विच विल गेट डिपॉझिटेड इन युअर अकाउंट विच यू कॅन यूज वेन यू गो अब्रॉड ऑर वेन यू गो फॉर हायर एज्युकेशन. तर 15 आवर्सला 1 क्रेडिट मिळणार आहे, 15 आवर्सच्या सेशन्सला. आणि तो आम्ही आता काय अटेंडन्स घेऊन करणार नाही, तुमच्या रिपोर्टच्या बेसिसवर मिळणार आहे. रिपोर्ट कसा असेल, हँड रिटन असेल, कम्प्युटरमध्ये जाऊन त्याच्या मल्टिपल कॉपीज नाही होणार आहे. तुमच्या हाताने तुम्ही लिहिलेला रिपोर्ट असेल, कारण तुम्ही ऑनेस्ट आहात. येस ऑर नो? यू आर ऑनेस्ट, राईट? सो यू विल राईट युअर रिपोर्ट विथ युअर ओन हँड्स. मे बी एकत्र बसून लिहू शकता तुम्ही, बरोबर आहे. पण आपण स्वतःला ती सवय लावायची आत्तापासून की आय एम अ सेल्फ ड्रिव्हन पर्सनॅलिटी, I am a self-learner. Whatever I do, at the end of the day, I must write my diary. कि आज भी काय शिकलो. Yes, I have done it something today, and it should be only good things. Don't even think of doing any other things other than which is good, publicly also acceptable as a good, not according to you as a good. Right? कारण प्रत्येक जो जे करतो त्याला चांगलंच वाटत असतं, त्याला परिस्थिती तसं बनवत असते, म्हणून आपल्याला त्या रस्त्यावर जायचं नाही आहे. ओके. सो मला थोडासा आवाज आला. आमचे टीचर पण तुम्हाला ॲक्च्युली त्यांनी शांत बसवायला पाहिजे होतं, तुमच्याजवळ यायला पाहिजे होतं. कारण तुम्ही 10 वर्षाचे 15 वर्षाचे बाळ आहात ना तुम्ही. कारण आमचा एक मित्र आहे, तो त्याची मुलगी 28 वर्षाची आहे आणि त्याला तो बाळ बोलवतो अजून. आता बाळ आला नाही आज. म्हटलं काय, कोण आहे मुलगी ती? ते नाही, माझ्याबरोबर ते सगळं बघते. म्हटलं लग्न झालं का? हो, आम्ही स्थळ बघतोय. म्हटलं अजूनसुद्धा बाळ? हो. म्हटलं आईवडिलांकरता मुलगा नेहमी बाळच असते. तर आमच्याकरता तुम्ही डिअर स्टुडंट्स आहात. तुमचे पहिले 2-3 दिवस आता सुरू झालेले आहेत. I sincerely request all my teachers also to accommodate you, guide you, come nearer to you and allow you to keep quiet and give respect to the teacher. ही सवय आपल्याला लागणं फार गरजेचं आहे. If you do not respect teachers, if you do not respect anyone in your organization, in your family, in your society, I don't think you will get a respect. Respect you will have to earn, not demand or purchase. Okay? I think parents will agree with me. Yes? 1-2 मिनिट या प्लीज. या 2 मिनिट येतील आणि मग मॅडम बोलतील 10 मिनिट. आणि मला वाटतं अजून एक सेशन आहे, शॉर्टमध्ये करूया. ज्याला जायचं आहे ते जाऊ शकतात. अगदी खरोखर गरज असेल तर ऑनेस्ट राहा. ज्या दिवशी कॉलेजला यायचं नाही ना, आदल्या दिवशी सांगा. आईना पण सांगा, वडिलांना पण सांगा की मी आज जात नाही कॉलेजला. जर कुठे फिरायला जायचं असेल तर सांगून जा. चिटिंग नका करू, ती सवय लागेल, ती हॅबिट होईल आपली. आणि मग पेरेंटला महिन्यानंतर 2 महिन्यानंतर कळणार. इमॅजिन देअर स्टेट ऑफ माइंड. आणि मग सगळंच आपलं अटेन्शन स्पॅन फोकस सगळ्या चुकीच्या सवयी लागायला लागतात. आपलं डेव्हलपमेंट तशी होते. जर आपल्याला चांगला प्रोग्रेस पाहिजे असेल तर आपलं एथिक्स मॉरल्स हे फार फार इम्पॉर्टंट आहे. आणि हेल्थ तुम्हाला मी सांगितलं, फिजिकल फिटनेस, मेंटल फिटनेस, मॉरल फिटनेस या 3 गोष्टी आणि इंटेलेक्च्युअल कॅपॅबिलिटी, अडॅप्टेबिलिटी टू चेंज इन एनी सर्कमस्टन्सेस. कुठल्याही अनसर्टन्टी झाल्या तर त्याला अपॉर्च्युनिटी म्हणून बघायचं वगैरे वगैरे. तर मी बोलणार आहे तुमच्याशी दररोज, प्रोव्हायडेड यू कम. इवन इफ यू डोंट कम आय विल नॉट फील बॅड, बट इफ यू कम please give respect to all the teachers. Whether some lectures may be very good, some lecture you may not like, but respect them. आणि जायचं असेल तर क्वाइटली बाहेर जायचं. पण 4 मैत्रिणींना किंवा मित्रांना घेऊन नाही जायचं. तुम्हाला जायचं आहे म्हणून बाकी चौघांचं नुकसान नका करू. आणि ओके, मी सांगितलेलं समजते आपल्याला. आणि हीच डिसिप्लिन आपल्याला पुढे कॉलेजमध्ये, कोचिंग क्लासमध्ये, तुमच्या घरी अभ्यास करताना, मित्रमैत्रिणींबरोबर तुम्ही गप्पा मारताना, सगळीकडे ज्याच्याशी बोलाल त्यांना रिस्पेक्ट द्या, चांगलं बोला. त्याच्यामध्ये काय वाटलं तुम्हाला सजेशन द्यायचं तर पॉझिटिव्ह असं करू नको सांगा. त्याला सांगताना पण त्या पद्धतीने सांगा. इट इज बेटर इफ यू अवॉइड दिस. ओके, सो यू आर गोइंग टू बी द लीडर्स. यू आर सुरियन्स. तुम्ही अल्युमिनाय झालेला नाही आहात, पण स्टुडंट ऑफ सूर्यदत्ता इज नोन एज सुरियन्स. सुरियन्सचा अर्थ तुम्ही गुगलवर बघा, तुम्हाला कळेल. दॅट इज युअर आयडेंटिटी. सो यू आर फॉर्च्युनेट टू बी अ सुरियन्स. And I wish all the Suryans should behave like a Suryan and work for achieving a goal which you have planned and carve your niche in the respective profession for the entire world to admire you, particularly your parents to start with. Thank you so much. Madam, तुमचं काय नाव काय? बोला ना. काय नाव आहे?
वृषाली उत्तम साखरे.
आपली मुलगी मुलगा कोण?
मुलगा आहे.
अच्छा, किती टक्के पडले त्याला?
86.60.
Very. Are you happy with that?
Yes, I am very happy.
Where is he?
Sorry?
आलाय तो?
आलाय ना सर.
बोला ना.
दीक्षांत.
आपण काय करता मॅडम?
मी एक प्रायव्हेट लिमिटेड कंपनीमध्ये इम्पोर्ट करतो मी फर्टिलायझर्स.
काय म्हणताय?
आम्ही फर्टिलायझर्स इम्पोर्ट करतो.
अच्छा.
महाफीड स्पेशालिटी फर्टिलायझर्स इंडिया प्रायव्हेट लिमिटेड म्हणून कंपनी आहे. पुणे युनिव्हर्सिटीला आमचं रजिस्टर ऑफिस आहे. तिथे मी ॲज अ
मॅन्युफॅक्चरिंग फॅसिलिटी
नाही, ओनली इम्पोर्टर अँड ट्रेडर.
वेअरहाऊस वगैरे आहे तुमचं?
वेअरहाऊस पिरंगुटला आहे.
Who are your customers?
All the end user is a farmer.
Farmer.
And सगळ्या.
So you have appointed distributor across the.
All over India.
All over India.
Yes.
What is your role and responsibility?
I am looking all import in my company. Import activities.
Means what? There's a shipment taking
Fertilizers.
place.
Yes.
From which country you are importing?
Which?
Country you are importing the
There are
fertilizers?
various countries like China, Spain, Jordan, Thailand, and Singapore.
Very good. Very good. So how much is the turnover of your company?
Near about 200.
200?
CR.
200 crore. So what is your contribution for the growth of your organization to improve the bottom line of the organization?
My role is main role to import fertilizers in India from various countries, and after that.
What is your definition about your child in one line? Explain him in one line.
Yes, Dikshant means convocation.
Okay. Shall you explain about your mother? According to you, what is your mother? Definition, or maybe what is there in your mind?
There are some words that couldn't be defined, but if I have to define my mother, she is everything to me.
Great. Big round of applause, friends. Any suggestion about the program or how it can be made better? Because you have come for the first day. You were there for last 2 days?
No, this is my first day.
Okay. Will you come for next week?
Probably not, because
9 to 1 you are not free?
Yes.
Not free?
Yes, I'm not free.
Okay.
Actually,
will you discuss with your friends and try to understand what all he has learned or she has learned?
Yeah.
Yes.
There
are few common friends. I sincerely request, if not, you make the friends, a group of friends
okay.
who are not going for any coaching classes, who are available in the morning session, who are going to be there here on campus, and whenever time permits, because this is the message for all, after 2, after 3, whenever you have free hours, please take a liberty to come to the college till 6 o'clock. Possible?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Actually,
possible or not possible?
Actually not, because I'm also a part-time researcher,
Oh, very good.
and I'm researching on the Higgs boson particle about in physics. We call it the God particle.
Okay.
We are trying to understand the fundamentals of the atoms, molecules. I have my own team of the school. In Zoom call, we are doing the research of that. In meantime, if we are going to find the negative mass energy, we will also be able to time travel till 2030 if our research goes right.
It will go right.
Yes.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you,
See
sir.
how much laurels are there here, and then the hidden potential. We don't know each other, right? So I think we must have one introductory session whenever time permits. You please tell your principal, ma'am, HOD, and we can conduct one session of yours. You need any assistant researchers to you, or like-minded people, please, you can contact us.
Yes,
So
sir.
that in whatever capacity we can support you, and it's not support, the responsibility. What is there, we can do it for you.
Okay,
And
sir.
I
Thank
wish
you
all
so
the
much.
best for your this venture. And
Yes.
each one of you are going to become a research scientist of a country.
Actually, sir, I'm a medical student, if I look. Because
See,
if
research is everywhere.
research is everywhere, but you know, when you study about life, it gives you a very nice idea about how the research is going. Wherever we go, we study about evolution. Now also, this art of Vishnu's Dashavatara was said, it goes from water to a man on the earth. So when you study biology, you learn about life as we know it. You learn about how the things go in the way they do. If you have to define PCMB, is if you have to define them, physics is the base of everything. Chemistry is the harmony of the particles that you deal with it. Biology is the implementation of that. And maths is the language of physics and the language of universe.
Very good, very good. Big round of applause. I really appreciate it.
Thank
It's
you,
not
sir.
86%, madam, it is 186%. It's a commendable achievement. We are proud
Actually,
of-
I was researching in my 10th standard. I also completed my 11th and 12th in 10th. That's why I did not study much in 10th. Therefore,
Very
I
good.
was
We
really
really
went up.
appreciate. Many congratulations to you for abundant success. Thank A small prize now.
So, if you can, I'll be very happy to receive it.
प्लीज कम नाही 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 असं नाही असे रत्न आमच्याकडे आहेत हे मला कळलं पाहिजे ना जस्ट एक टोकन ऑफ अप्रिशिएशन बाकी काहीतरी असं तर मी देऊ.
सर तुमचे आशीर्वाद खूप महत्वाचे आहेत. चालेल, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही सर. आशीर्वाद आहे सर तो तुमचा. नाही सर.
कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन्स यू आर प्राऊड ऑफ मुलांना जोरदार टाळ्या. सच अ ग्रेट. आपल्याकडे कॉलेजला यू नेम एनी सायंटिस्ट, माशेलकर, स्वामीनाथन, के सिवन, कस्तुरी रंगन, renowned Vijay Bhatkarji, all who's who of our country, they have visited our campus. They are recipient of Suryadatta National Award. Just one letter and we get the consent. And we do not give any money to anyone for coming here and attending our function. And we are really very happy, proud. ISRO मध्ये मी दोनदा गेलो without appointment. The only person. There are 6 different channels. Just went there, told that I'm here for Shri Ravi Shankar's Ashram Satsang. And I took an opportunity. They inquired for 15 minutes and they immediately gave me clearance. And I met K. Sivan in his office, sat with him for more than 1.5 hours. Appointment was not there. Many scientists, when I came here, they saw the news, everything, because their assistant director, PR was there, and they flashed that news. And then, how could you meet him? Have you taken the appointment? I said, no. So this is what these different miracles are happening in our life because of the God, Lord Datta, I can say, and with your blessings. So I'm really happy that to be part of Suryadatta family. Thank you so much. Proud of you. any support, any contribution, you are most welcome. नाही मी बघितली पण नाही आहे. So thank you so much. Now over to ma'am. Short and sweet and great. You may walk also. You are a renowned actress. You are a renowned social personality. She is a recipient of our Suryadatta Stri Shakti Puraskar at Raj Bhavan at the hands of Honorable Governor Ramesh Bais on 29th of April, right? Sure. Big round of applause, friends. Appreciate everyone. People will appreciate you. Love everyone. Pure love. Everyone will love you. Love your parents. Respect your parents. You will get a lot of direct, indirect blessings from them. Thank you so much. Last 1 hour, please bear with us.
Thank you, respected Sanjay ji. It's an honor to be here in Suryadatta because I also call myself as one of the Suryans. Because when you honored me in Maharashtra and Mumbai, and that day I decided that I will be your Suryans. So thank you so much for having me here, and thank you everybody for. I'm going to come to each one of you because sessions are very boring. You have to remember, education dispels all clouds of superstition. Am I right, ma'am? See, I was a boarder. I studied in a boarding school. Ma'am, did you dream about something? What did you dream? Teaching था, teaching में मैं And आज आप संतुष्ट हैं कि you are and your lovely mentor Sanjay ji. Give him a big round of applause. गुरु बिना ज्ञान नहीं, माता पिता बिना जीवन नहीं. Give your parents a lovely respect and hands to them. I agree with Sanjay sir when we कहते हैं कि मैंने ईश्वर को तो नहीं देखा है, मैंने ईश्वर को तो नहीं देखा है, लेकिन मैंने अपने माँ बाप को ईश्वर के रूप में देखा है और गुरु को अपने करियर बनाने के रूप में देखा है. तो उन गुरुओं को, उन माता पिता को मेरा कोटि प्रणाम. Children, it's very important that you believe in yourself. हम अपने आप में believe नहीं करते हैं. हम एक दूसरे से पूछते हैं, Do you think I can do it? क्या मैं कर सकता हूँ? आप अपने ऊपर ही डाउट करते हैं, तब आप अपनी मंजिल नहीं पाते हैं. तो you have to believe in yourself कि I can do it. भय, fear निकालिए. क्योंकि मंत्र हर इंसान के लाइफ में होता है. एक मंत्र मैंने भी अपने लिए बनाया है. Success is not immediately. Success is not immediately, but it is definitely with persistence. You hard work. You have to believe in time. You have to value time. You have to have discipline in your life. As Sanjay sir very lightly said, that discipline is very important. And you want to achieve your goal, you have to have patience. I know a lot of students I've been watching when a lot of people talking, they have been very busy, with their mobiles and you lose some important factors in life. हम आएंगे बोल के चले जाएंगे, लेकिन अगर आपने कुछ चीज़ें प्राप्त कर ली हैं, वो ज़िंदगी में आपको कामयाबी देती है. जब मैंने अपना करियर मॉडल शुरू किया था, मुझे पता नहीं था मेरी मंजिल क्या होगी. And when I became, I'm going to come to you. I know this section is very disruptive here. Okay, girls, mobile is very interesting. Can I have your mobile? It's very interesting, no? आज की पीढ़ी में रात को भी तकलीफ जब मोबाइल, दिन में मोबाइल. Okay, tell me one thing. What is your dream in your life? हिंदी में, इंग्लिश में? हिंदी में बोलो. आपका सपना क्या है? आज आप सूर्य दत्ता में आए हैं. आज आप यहाँ से एजुकेशन प्राप्त करते हैं. आपकी टीचर समय देती हैं. बारिश हो, तूफान हो, आपके कॉलेजेस चलते हैं. आज आपका लक्ष्य क्या है जीवन का? Give me one line में कि what is my goal of my life?
I want to.
Can you stand up, please? That's the respect you give to your elders. When an elder is come to you, who's also a student once upon a time but when she attains the success of a life, you need to stand up and give respect to them. Okay? First Guru mantra of life, respect your elders because then they will respect you. Okay.
I want to make NGO for people.
NGO. Because why? There has to be a reason why you want to make an NGO.
For poor people.
Why? When this thought came to you, why?
When I see someone who is begging to me.
Okay, so she believes that her life has a purpose, that I am going to give back to society because somebody is underprivileged. your life. You need a guider in your life. So this is the institution Suryadatta, which gives you guidance, which gives you all the knowledge which you have to need it for your career. So please make use of this career, make use of this knowledge, what you are going to get, and that's when you will be shine. And remember, success is not fatal. Success is not the only destiny. It's what you've achieved as a human being and what you are as a human, and the society looks at you. That's important. Do not get over pressurized with your peer pressures, because मैंने बहुत सारे बच्चों को देखे, oh my god, तेरे फोन पास तो Samsung है, मेरे पास iPhone है. It doesn't matter if he's got a Mercedes or you have a Bentley or you have even a bike. Do not feel ashamed of your parents. I have seen this, Sanjay sir, which you have rightly mentioned, that children are under peer pressures and they are competing themselves in mentally within themselves, and that's where the problems start. You have to have a mind which is completely filled with positive thoughts. हम अच्छा खाते हैं ना? Ma'am, we believe in good breakfast.
Of course, it's important.
Yeah, but don't you feel it's important to have a mental hygiene here also? Isn't it right?
100%.
Because your body is controlled by the thoughts. And if your mind is filled with jealousy, with hatred, with उसके पास ये है, मेरे पास ये नहीं है, उसके पास अच्छा है, that will never allow you to grow. So keep your mind free. Mantra एक सुबह बोलिए कि when you get up in the morning, it's a very small mantra which I followed and given me success till today, where I am today. And it's just that, you know, मेरा दिन अच्छा होगा, मेरा क्षण अच्छा होगा, जो भी मुझे मिलेगा वो मेरे लिए अच्छा होगा. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, सुबह ही सोचना शुरू करते हैं, आज पता नहीं मार्क्स मिलेंगे नहीं मिलेंगे, क्या होगा. You know, we have so much negativity in our body. So remove that, flush it out, and start your day every day with new sunrise, because सुबह होती है तो हम नया sunrise देखते हैं, शाम सूर्य ढल जाता है, then we go back to sleep. So you have to make your life like sunrise and sunset. Make it powerful, make it positive, that you can do everything in life. गिरेंगे 100 बार, लेकिन उठने की ताकत आप ही में होनी चाहिए. So winners are the one who never quit, and losers are the one who always find excuses. So please promise me that you're going to be a winner today. Yes or no? Yes. I can't hear you. Sorry, I'm deaf. Yes. Raise your hands. Who wants to be a winner? Yes. 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 When you get an award and you scream, when you win a cup, how do you scream for yourself? How do you say 1, 2, 3? Hip it. Hooray. Hip it. Hooray. More louder. That's the energy which you're going to develop and be successful. And I wish you all the very best. Thank you so much for listening to me, having me here. Thank you, Sanjay sir, and God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for those inspiring words and those completely positive thoughts. We'll surely inculcate those things in our daily life. Now, जशी प्रथा आहे सूर्यदत्ताची, त्याप्रमाणे we are going to felicitate the meritorious students from 10th passed out students. So I would just call out the names. If the students are here, I would request them to kindly come up on the stage with parents, and I would request Swapnil Mane sir and Dr. Sanjay Ji Chodia sir to felicitate them. Arohi Ravankar, is she there? Chaudhary Atharva Nilesh, Siddhant Ingade. If you are there, please come up on the stage, please. With parents, Jhalak Darshan Gandhi, Aryan Siddharth Kamdar, Patankar Girija Prasad, Krishna Sonal Kothari, 94.60%, Isha Shriram Iyengar, 94.60%, Tanmay Ajay Bhagwat, 95%, Vriti Lakesh Oswal, 95.20%, Daksh Pradeep Agarwal, 95.40%. Even if the child is not there and the parent is there, I would request them to please come forward. तन्वी जयेश नागदा 95.40%, आदिती सदानंद डाकोळे 96%, स्वरा विश्वजीत काकडे 96.20%, ईशा मनीष बावसर 98%, श्रुतिका संतोष नागडे 98.40%, साक्षी सारंग देशमुख 99%. Please come forward, sir. Give a big round of applause. Shrutika, Santosh. Yeah. We have Daksh's parents over here, Daksh Agarwal. I would request the next in line, Siddhant Sachin Admuthe. If parent or child is there, please come forward. Gokhale Sai Prasad, 99.6%. Deshmukh Sakshi Sarang, 98.80%. Gulve Vaishnavi Nagesh 97.60%, Bhumi Bajaj 97.60%, Shambhavi Tase 97%, Anturkar Apurva Harshavardhan 97%, Aruhi Jayanta Deshpande 96.80%, Amte Prerna Prasad 96.60%, Bide Purva Chittaranjan 96.40%, Shinde Srushti Devidas 96.40%, Kulkarni Arya Dhananjay 96.20%. I think even if the parent or the child is not there, आपण टाळ्या चालू ठेवल्या पाहिजे. वेदशा अमित काकडे, रहाणे चिन्मयी ज्ञानेश 96%, मानसी अप्पाराव काळे 96%, काळे अभा अमित 96%, रसिका दिलीप येल्लप्पे 95.80%, अर्नित योगेश गवळी 95.80%, आर्या सुनील बोर्डे 95.80%, नवरे कबीर प्रबोध 95.60%, आदित्य अस्मित वैद्य 95.40%, तिकोटेकर शौनक विजय 95.20%, पवार अदिती जगदीश 95%, मानव कृतंक वैद्य 95%, असलेकर आदिती अजय 94.60%, रेवती अजय देशमुख 94.60%, भूमिका धनंजय चौधरी 94.80%, कबीर तुषार कुलकर्णी 95%, वर्धान नरेंद्र नाईक 95.20%, स्नेहा मयुरेश जोशी 95.20%, अन्विता आदित्य जोशी 95.80%, रितिका रघुनाथ कुडेकर 96.60%, हर्ष रुपेश भुरे 97.33%, श्रिया योगेश जोशी 98.20%, सान्वी मनीत सळुजा 98.60%, राधा निलेश कडू 95%, दंदवाळ सौम्य सुहास 100%. Oh, whooping 100%. Dandagawal Saumya Suhas, 100% in 10th standard. All the best to this child, a very great performance, and we hope we'll have such great students with us henceforth and hence ahead for Suryadatta. And I'm sure he would be a proud Suryan. Thank you so much. Lubre Nishad Nainish, 99%. Great. So we are having great students over here. Rahman Singh Bhalla, 98.20%. More Sanyukta Ashok, 97.60%. Gokhale Rohan Mahesh, 97.20%. Mule Sharwari Sanjay, 97%. Arni Sumit Saxena, 96.80%. Sarvagya Kumar Jain, 96.60%. Pawar Lasya Prashant, 96.60%. Anusha Sandeep Pansare, 96.40%. Gadkari Anshita Kedar, 96.20%. Anurag Sangameshwar Patel, 96.20%. Karandikar Reva Sunil, 96.20%. Srushti Sachin Rashinkar, 96%. Bhide Pavani Shardul, 96%. Vaishnavi Ranjit Kamath, 95.8%, and last but not the least, Lasya Avdesh Yadav, 95.80%. जोरदार टाळ्या झाल्या पाहिजेत या सगळ्या मुलांकरता, कारण प्रचंड मेहनत त्यांनी घेतली आहे.
Friends, today's parents meeting we have called. We have not informed the students because today being Saturday, and it's the responsibility of the students or the parents to attend the very first day. If you would have informed about them that you are going to get a gold medal and a certificate of merit, then they would have come only for this purpose. So what we want is presence from bottom of your heart. Respect, not to be for showing. Respect built in within your heart. So therefore, we have not informed them. Maybe they are busy in their class, or maybe parents are busy in their job. But I sincerely request, whenever parent meeting is called, we must keep all work aside. We also give holidays to our own parents whose students are studying in different either schools or the colleges or the institutions. So they take full day leave, and I'm sure they must be going and attending the meeting. But if not, I think henceforth, because parents meeting is very important, and you have right an opportunity to meet your respective class teachers, HOD, whether my ward, that son or daughter is coming regularly, how is his performance, her performance, where he is lagging, what are the pathways for improvement. That concern should be shown, belongingness should be shown, and parents, students also feel very good that my parents are sparing their time, they are taking one day leave, they are inquiring about me, and that is a belongingness. That also enables a strong bonding between you and your child, which is necessary. Earlier it was there because it was a joint family. Somebody used to come, uncle used to come, grandparents used to come. Because of this new lifestyle, nuclear families, I think this is all the more very important nowadays to spare at least one day, maybe in a semester, and spend that time. Take a holiday well in advance. So nothing is going to happen in your organization or in your business if you just spare one day. When we fall sick or when we go abroad for some or the personal work, then we are not available here. So similarly, one day you should spare at least once in a semester. This is my sincere request to you all. Thank you so much. Many congratulations. Program is going on live. All those students, wherever they are, either in the class or for their personal work, or like our friend research, every student who is doing something great. Maybe they are working on their startup, new ventures, sports, in every field or one or the other field, you should have some kind of a extracurricular or co-curricular activity related presence, strong presence. And that's also good, but only it should be informed. Our concern is they should be informed that I am not, like our friends told, I am working on so and so research project, so it will not be possible. That's great. That's the honesty. And that kind of habit, that kind of honesty you should develop. I am allowing you not to attend some classes during emergency when you are having some competitive exams, sports exams, or some function at family. But develop that ability to send a mail, today I am not going to come. And also, without parents' knowledge, please do not remain absent. Take consent, they will happily give it to you. If they are not giving it to you, you can come to us. We can have a parents, you and other meeting also. Maybe we'll understand the problem. There must be some reason. So please keep this, note this point, this is very, very important. Over to you, Saili. I think we are at the end of the session. It's done. Can we have one group photo after the present? Who is going to give this? He has come? Okay. Yeah, you can go.
Thank you so much.
3:30 I will meet you. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Thank you.
जोरदार टाळ्या झाल्या पाहिजेत फॉर ऑल दी एमिनेंट पर्सनॅलिटीज हू हॅव बीन कमिंग हियर.
So over to you, Saili. I think I'll just escort them.
To continue with the program ahead, we have a small career guidance program which would be headed by Sheetal Fadke ma'am. And for this, I would first like to call upon Richa ma'am on the stage to move ahead with the program.
Dear parents and students, as we all know, Suryadatta group of institutes follows multidisciplinary approach. Suryadatta has bouquet of courses. We shall now bring to notice the different courses and approaches in the field of education for students so that they can grab those opportunities. I would like to call Deputy Director Admission Sheetal Fadke ma'am for the same. She would guide us further. Over to you, Sheetal ma'am.
Good afternoon, everybody. Myself Sheetal Fadke. We'll be taking just your 5 to 7 minutes for understanding of the future prospectus which are there with us. So we take this particular program one notch up, that after 12th, what will be the careers. So quickly, I would like to go ahead with that. So we have courses which are starting from arts, which goes to Bachelors of Arts, Bachelors of Commerce. We have also BSc courses, which will move on for cyber security. Also courses for animation. People who are interested in that, kindly come to the first building on the first floor. So we'll be available there to give you a complete understanding of the courses. Also, we are into BBACA, which are commerce courses, that is computer application. A Bachelor's of Business Administration is also available with us, which has specializations of HR, finance and marketing. We also are heading into PSC IT, that is information technology. So I would also like the students who are now pursuing their 11th and 12th to come down for counseling purposes, where we'd like to give you a complete understanding of the course which are affiliated to Pune University. Also, we are going ahead with an understanding of masters which are with us, starting from MA Psychology, MA with 5 specializations: German, Political Science, additional English. Okay, so you people can come down for that also. Even the parents who have left their studies in the mid due to any difficulty can come down to us for further counseling sessions. We have a MCOM where we have 2 specializations. One is Business Administration and Accounting and Taxation. We have different master's courses for science, which are dealing in MSc Computer Application, MSc Computer Science, MSc in Journalism and Media Communication. We do have masters in also Data Science, MSc in Mathematics and MSc in Statistics, all affiliated to Pune University. Fine. So we would like to go ahead with the understanding that the students who are now taken admissions in 11th standard can also come for counseling for the further career growth and the career opportunities, which we would like to tell them. So apart from this, also we have an interdisciplinary module system as per the new education policy which government has put up, where we are going to give you modules which will be having credits after your 12th when you move on with your UG courses, as well as associated master courses which will be with us. Also PGDM, that is a postgraduate diploma, and a MBA available for Pune University with us. We have also started 2 new wings, which speaks about G Pharmacy and B Pharmacy, which is also a new entrant and a new feather in the cap for Suryadatta. We have also started our law college, where we have gone ahead with the course of BA LLB, which is a 5 years integrated course. Admissions to all these courses, specifically for the pharmacy as well as law college, are through a common entrance exam. So kindly note the same also. We are available on the first floor for you. Also, for the students of 11th standard and 12th standard, we do see to it that we take lectures for you for further future guidance. Parents who are also interested to take admissions for the same, we are open for that. Kindly come and meet us. Fine? Thank you and welcome everybody.
वही तो मैं बोल रही if you all don't mind और कौन कौन इसका नहीं I know sir अभी ओके मैं वोटर थैंक्स हो जाने मैम वोटर थैंक्स करो सर they will not have any minds no they are with me everybody with me don't worry
Okay, now I would request Prachi ma'am. First of all, thank you Sheetal ma'am for the detailed information of the courses. Now I would request Prachi ma'am to give a vote of thanks.